at my hair. I look like Ric Flair. Woo! Who cares? Look at my hair. I look like Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Ric Flair. I look like Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Ric Flair. I look like Ric Flair.
So that's what you're doing, blaming it on the alcohol, Robzilla?
Absolutely.
All right.
Blaming what?
Works for Jay.
Blaming what, Rob? You've lived a stellar life since you came down to Delray. Compared to what you were doing up in PJ Braun's hometown.
Yeah, well, I talked a little more shit than I wanted to. And half of the fans told me to, chill with the alcohol, and half of them told me to go harder this week. I'm chilling.
How about make up your own mind?
Yeah, I did. I did. I made my mind up. I'm sober.
Or other drugs.
Nah.
We have Cheech back on the podcast. Welcome back, Chris. Robzilla. Leonard, how you feeling?
How am I feeling? How am I supposed to feel?
Supposed to say with my hands.
Yeah, with my fist, and about a minute on you.
Once he downs that Diana, he's going to be fitting a little bit.
Yeah, probably. My blood pressure.
You're taking a D-ball?
I don't want to give away my secrets to Dale Chance.
Oh, please.
He looks like the poster boy for it with that bloated body and face.
You think that water buffalo step into your D-ball? Hell no. That guy's bulking on Winstraw. Someone else.
No, Dale's taking Blackstone Super Straw out now. Use his discount code Dale15.
Yeah, buddy.
When did you start on the D-ball again? I thought you gave that up.
When I started on again, I dropped the equipoise. I hate giving out my secrets. But
nobody's going to do what you do. Look at you. Why the fuck would they take all the shit that you take?
The biggest bodybuilder in the fucking world?
Leonard, come on, man.
Wait till I carve this up and remove that water.
They listen to hear what not to fucking do to themselves.
You're in for a rude awakening.
20-something years and look at your fucking body. You walk up there with that stomach, man.
The biggest, most ripped stomach, go on.
Never mind. You and Jason, like, talking to a fucking wall.
That's what they said about my arms down at Club Atomic. I was being felt up hard as a wall, hard as a rock.
What night did you go there?
Saturday evening, Mike T took me down there. 8 o'clock, and when I came in, the owner said, "You had a guy looking for you, young wrestler." I said, "Yeah?" He says, "Yeah, he was here like 7:30. He'll be coming back." I said, "Good." And he came back. His name's John Pierre. He's got a good physique. He brought a football for me to sign, which signing in front of the gals at the Atomic made me proud. They're all looking at me like, this guy must be a pro football player. And they all started coming around. And I signed a sheet of paper for him. And he was, I guess, he was on a live with Emma or something like that at the time. But he's like, "Where's the other guys at?" And I said, "Yeah, you tell me." I said, "Brad's probably on the Ave with Robzilla."
Where the guys at? They were all there in fucking dresses. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would we want to go? What makes you think we'd want to go there? What makes any of these fans think that we'd want to go?
I've seen some of those girls you hang around with. You get a real woman, Brad. It might be a change in your life. It might hold a relationship.
What, to get a chick with a dick?
A three-legged girl. You call it whatever you want.
Three-legged girl.
You don't know what you're missing, Brad.
I do.
Missionary Brad.
Okay,
that's
buddy.
why you're such a miserable.
Yeah. See, he's gonna be. Here
we go. Everybody says you're a. One comment I like to know: why is he such a miserable cuck? Wonder why.
Because I tolerate you assholes,
Mr. Missionary over here.
Whatever you say, Leonard.
Well, I don't see.
You're gonna be on me tonight. Okay, it's my turn.
Anyway, I have an announcement. One of them came up to me and actually wanted me. She was familiar with me. She wants me to speak at a trans conference, and I will in the proper context. I told her, and hopefully we'll have someone down here filming it.
You're going to be the keynote speaker at a trans conference.
One of them in South Florida. Yeah.
What's the topic going to be?
She's going to let me know. It's acceptance, but I'm going to do it from a different perspective.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we know your perspective is way different.
And just to not lead into it totally is just, I'm not talking morality here. I'm not talking what's right, what's ideal. Not all. I'm talking about there's a lot of young men, a lot of older men too, that get really turned on and look at this, and they're not forthright about it. They don't. They're basically in the closet about it, and
he's such an asshole.
It's certainly
that's great.
You don't have to label yourself as a gay
bandwagon with him.
to do that.
He misses caloric fucking dearly because he used to go on those runs with you. Lenny needs a sidekick, but Mike Titch is your sidekick now.
Right, but they call it a paisan.
Let's not stray away from the fact that this all stirred up because someone was asking Lenny to sign a football. I don't see anyone asking Dale Chance to sign any footballs at any clubs.
And he was a semi-pro player. Not that I know of.
Jason said he was a semi-pro UFC fighter. I mean,
wow.
And an air conditioner.
Dale signs Copenhagen tins. Professional spitter.
What did you think of Dale's coverage of Calora's show?
I want to nominate him for the Pulitzer Prize on journalism. If the organizers of the Arnold Classic and Olympia were smart, they'd give Dale a press pass to do full coverage on it, right alongside, separate from Dave Palumbo. Dale brings a younger, more fresher genre to the coverage, obviously. A guy that's an upcoming competitor, and he took the right shots and asked the right questions.
So it met your expectations that you
It
put on
far
him.
exceeded my expectations.
Did it really?
Yes.
what did you think of Calora's appearance? How do you think he did?
I think the body parts were there. Some people may have criticized his hamstrings, but he seemed a little flat early on, but I didn't see much from the night show. I assumed that most muscular was from the night show, and he filled out quite well. But he didn't really need to. At that point, he won his weight class. And, there was some good genetic specimens, and they're kind of like the guys you play basketball with. Am I correct?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
PMs.
Right.
Did you see all the competitors? I didn't. I didn't catch that. He was with like 4 other guys, right?
Yeah, a couple.
I never saw the winner, the one, Dale's protege.
Oh, that's the kid that won the overall.
Yeah, he works with
the
Dale.
Samurai.
Yes,
Robzilla was talking about.
From what I've seen of him, he should belongs on a men's physique stage at best. He shouldn't really be doing open bodybuilding simply because he's too small. And I kind of think with the judging, you don't have a place for that. It's men's physique until he puts on some size. Sure, he has great symmetry. He has outstanding legs and such. Upper body's not quite in balance with his legs, but you don't have any business on a bodybuilding stage.
How much did he weigh? The guy that won.
About as much as my right thigh.
Yeah, and there's no room. Like, unless he grows a lot. Like,
Well, how much you think he needs to put on 30 pounds of muscle?
At a minimum, in the right places. Of course, that's the tricky part. He could ruin his symmetry. He could ruin his proportion.
Well, he's got Dale and Cornelius helping him. He'll make it. Dale looked better than anybody at the fucking Ruby, so
I don't know about that.
he came in going from a fat fuck that he was into the shape that he got in.
He got in good contest shape, there's no doubt about it, but he sacrificed a lot of muscle. A guy that was pushing the weight Dale was doing all exercises shouldn't lose that type of upper body muscle. But hopefully he can rectify that for this year's contest season, which I got into a little last night on the live. I wanted to ask him if it's okay with him if we postpone the Ruby and do a show later in the year. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll come on up and do their
Arnold Classic
up in Hick territory.
Why is there another one later in the year?
Yeah, the Mayberry Classic up in North Carolina.
Do you have to pose in overalls at that one?
I wish I could, because then some of my weak points would be.
They'll do it in a barn.
Your strong
It's
points.
not a bad idea. The overalls.
We'll get you leather overalls.
Oh, even better. But I hope Cat Meow Man.
Stop saying meow, man. I fucking hate that.
That's why I'm saying it.
Stupid.
What do you want to call him?
Catman's better, but that's stupid. I don't know, man.
Leather Catman? What?
Okay. I think they could think of something better. It's just
Who's they?
fucking stupid.
Who's they?
Whoever
I
gets
like
out
when people say
whoever
they.
gets out the nicknames.
The theys are the people that influence you, Brad. They're the people that command you. The theys of the world. I've heard that many times. They don't like it. They. Who's they?
They want to go to the air show.
Right. Ooh. How did that go?
Fucking fun. You would have liked it.
Fun.
Ooh.
Did they like it? Did they like it? They. I'd like to meet the they one day. I've been hearing that cookie cutter crap for years.
Bet you was some girls packing heat down there, though, in Fort Lauderdale.
You don't know. Like I said,
I don't know.
when came walking into Club Atomic, the whole time I'm thinking, nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows, because a couple of these were the last people I think would have that. Would be a 3-legged gal.
How many of those freaks were in there?
About 20 at one point, and a few emptied out. The place just got started too. I expected it to be packed. You have like a typical strip club.
Surprised you guys didn't go during the day like you normally do.
Well,
Oh, there's no
it
competition.
opens at 8 there, Mr.
does it?
Mr. They,
Oh, God.
which it's going to soon. Because me and Mike T like that daytime action.
Why is that?
It's better at the day, always. Because you can see things better, you know?
Never heard that the day shift strippers are better.
They're probably more desperate during the day, too, right? Because it's less busy.
They're the ones that are like
Cheaper.
fucking
Well, you can
pushing 50 with the vertical C-section scars.
You can probably get more individualized attention.
Yeah, right.
Why would a 3-gig gal need a C-section there, Brad?
They're not open till 8. You're talking about the day shift strippers. That's what I'm saying, you fucking asshole.
Talking about Club Atomic, and I never deviated from the subject.
No, you said you and Mike like to go during the day. 8 o'clock isn't during the
Is
day.
this a Freudian slip? Did we say...
He's going to be all over me tonight.
Did
My
we
turn.
say...
He took a break last week. Now he's back on trying to
Somebody needs to
break
be
my
over
balls.
you.
Huh?
Break your brain a little bit into a little thinking shape.
Yeah, think about sucking dick like
All
you,
that alcohol and
faggot.
cannabis.
You're just
It's
a
probably
faggot.
about to be...
We still accept you as you suck black penis.
I'll admit it after I fuck you in your hairy,
There he goes.
greasy
Here he goes.
ass.
Here he goes. He's projecting.
I'll admit it for your sake.
I know. You're finally coming
It would
out.
make
I
you
know-
happy.
I've always known you wanted to fuck me, Leonard. I know that.
Oh, God, look at this
I think
guy.
him and Jay should run the train on you.
Both of you are homos. I know it. I see how you look at me. Both of you faggots.
There's like 30 pills.
You fat
in the
homos.
container.
You're eating all those? What else is in there?
Every
Chewing on them like.
most vitamins, 10 desiccated liver tablets from Beverly International. You know, all your fish oils, CLAs.
Are you chewing them?
Sometimes I do.
How bad does that taste?
Well, the average cookie kid doesn't like it, so that's why I do it.
You do it.
When someone
Torture yourself just
something
to not
that
be
they don't like to do, I do it. That's what makes you a success in life. Little hint.
Go ahead. Robzilla, get a drink in Robzilla, please.
No,
Can we get a few shots in you, please?
No.
Okay, you're dead silent over here.
No,
Are you even on the
I'm
podcast?
good. I'm chilling.
I know you're chilling. That's the problem.
I come in when necessary. They want to hear Leonard talk mostly. So.
Rob, I want to hear you
Let's
talk.
Here, they want to hear.
What does chillin' mean? Please describe that term to me because I've heard it before. And
Chilling.
I want to know if you were the originator of it because I can't recall.
I was actually. Chilling is like when you get home from a long day of work at the barn and you
Relaxing.
finally pack your lip.
Relax.
And you're in your rocking chair with your shotgun next to you. That's chilling.
Waiting on your cousin to come feed you some dinner.
Yeah, that's chilling.
Telling the kids how great you are, your stories.
You see
Come
that
gather
trophy?
around there, kids.
You see that trophy on the mail? That's right.
I love how you give him such high praise and then you just rip into him. It's great.
No, it's not ripping into them. I envy them. I just had a bunch of
We know.
family members crowding around so I could tell them how great I am.
And a BMW.
That Pulitzer Prize is on the way, so hey, great coverage, and I think it's going to open some doors from him. You want to see him or Sean Ray at the Olympia? Maniacs, vote on it.
Right.
Like I see on Instagram where they have things where you vote on something. If a picture of Dale split with Sean Ray, who do you want to see cover the Olympia? Hands down, it's going to be Dale Chance.
Some people are too much with the
Some people.
the
Here we go again.
Those surveys. Those surveys.
People. Some people. What people? Who are you talking about?
The Instagram people that you said
The Instagram people. They.
I think
I'm gonna fucking throw this microphone at your head in a minute.
Emailing
Seriously.
Dan.
You know what the fuck I'm saying? You just said the people that post those stupid fucking surveys. You're pissed. You're starting to fucking annoy
Yeah,
me.
he's getting a little red over
I'm
here.
gonna fucking break this bottle over your head.
Did you get into my Provirant stash?
No.
Yeah, geez, are you taking the super drone?
No, I
Like,
feel
God,
great
come
until I
on.
have to fucking hear this asshole. Everything I
Where is
fucking
that
say,
super
he's gonna
drone?
jump down my
Wasted?
throat.
Hubbard?
Huh?
I'd let you alone if you'd be more specific. Specificity.
I don't
Brad.
have any specific fucking people that do that too much of that shit.
So you throw out they to cover all bases.
Correct. Jesus Christ, you're an annoying fat
Well,
fuck.
there's one specific
Yeah, a lot happened
person.
this week.
And you better have more respect for
All right,
him.
both
Who?
of you. Hey, both of you, shut the fuck up. I'm going to go John McCarthy here and break the two of you up in between rounds. I'm going to read you guys a quick article that was in the news today. And Adam McLeod sent, a few people sent me this after I printed it out to read on the podcast. A man was arrested in Florida for refusing to remove a bumper sticker on his vehicle that read, "I eat ass."
Dale's in town?
Dylan Shane Webb, 23, was driving a brown Chevy truck on Sunday when a deputy noticed a sexually suggestive sticker fastened to the rear window and alerted Webb that it violates a state obscenity law. Webb responded by claiming The content of the sticker was quote-unquote just words. The deputy then asked Webb how a parent of a small child would explain what those words meant. Webb said it would be quote-unquote up to the parent. He was charged with obscene writing on vehicles and resisting an officer without violence.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Florida.
Now, you have a shirt that says what? I eat ass?
I love
anal.
I love anal, that's right.
I should have a shirt. Anyway, Adam McLeod, modern day Winston Churchill. I should have one that says
Well, he just sent us these new shirts.
Yeah, send in 5 I eat ass shirts for yeah. I wear it.
Well, what are your thoughts, Lenny? Do you think that should be allowed as a bumper sticker or no?
I think in a worst case scenario, that's to be laughed off by
Why don't you
kids
put
and
that on the
parents.
Lumobile? The Luber vehicle.
I'd rather see my kids see that than see a Hillary Clinton bumper sticker.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Salt life.
Oh, God.
Flow grown.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, all that shit.
Or a marijuana leaf.
Pointing
Hey,
fingers.
you got cannabis card written on the side of your car.
Not by choice.
Yeah, we're what
By chance. Dale chance.
Your doctor mobile.
All right, Leonard.
Don't use doctors, but I work for one. What the fuck?
All right, Leonard. What's
Can we
the
have the
stat?
name, or is it another anonymous they or they people?
Isn't Broadway Health for TRT and all that shit?
Yes, I imagine it's going to be.
Okay.
I got them to stop bickering for
Thank
2
you.
minutes. Now they're back at it.
You need
So you want to
PRT.
criticize people going to doctors, meanwhile you're working for one. Good job, asshole. You're against cannabis, but you have
No, I'm against
you can get cannabis cards at your place.
Brad, in your case, I'm against doctor worship.
I don't worship a doctor,
Would that be like
asshole.
Easter worship?
I don't worship anybody.
Could have fooled me.
Would that be like
The
Easter
all-knowing,
worship, Leonard?
just go to the doctor. Your problems are solved. Your
I
mind
never
is
said your problems are solved if you go to the doctor.
Why
When did
go?
I ever say
Why
that?
the fuck go? What have they ever done for you but scam you and waste your time?
It's not a waste of my time.
It's not.
Let's not get back into this.
He's so stubborn he won't listen anyway. Doesn't
When you tore your bicep tendon, who fixed it? Mother Teresa?
A surgeon.
A doctor.
A surgeon.
exactly.
A skilled
Can't-
surgeon with a specific purpose. Not something's going to negatively affect your health or this is good for your health, one of those generalizations that brings certain people peace of mind. Well, you're going to be dead anyway, sooner rather than later. So what is the point of those scam artists? Sure, if you have something, you get shot, you're going to go to get that repaired as you would do a car. Just like these cars where they tell you, when I got the car done at Jiffy Lube, they fucking charged me out of the ass. And
I told you that place is a
You
fucking
did warn
ripoff.
me.
I told
You
you
did
they're a
warn me,
fucking
but
ripoff.
Just go on.
Why? What did they get you for?
Well, it wasn't the transmission fluid, thank God. I'm not that stupid.
Just
but-
go on YouTube and type in Jiffy Lube undercover, and they have all these videos of undercover stings where reporters put cameras all over the car, and it shows that they never check the oil, they never check this, and never check this.
So
and
they don't
charge
even
you for
do it?
everything.
Holy.
Yeah, you can watch the videos.
Good.
They want to get like at least 100 out of every car that rolls in there.
They have quotas.
Just like your doctors do, Brad. They do the same damn thing, only worse.
Not wrong, there are some.
Okay, so what did they get you for at the oil change place?
An oil change.
That's it? You told me you didn't want anything else.
Yeah.
What was how much did that cost?
Listed, to me, it was listed $19.99. It turned out to be $39, $40. So I need new wiper blades or anything like that? I didn't think I did.
Part of owning a cookie cutter car, Leonard.
Well, I know next time, you know.
Do it yourself.
Right, my neighbor can do it.
Right in the driveway.
Right.
He can put the oil right in the piss square.
Synthol Market.
Does he? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Still alive.
That'll give you a reason to go see Synthol Mark. Have you spoken to him or not?
No, I gotta get in touch with him. I'm sure he's listening, though.
Did he ever call you that night?
He did. He left a message.
Does he still go to Planet Fitness?
No, I don't know. It probably does.
I think he went to the one in Boynton.
Yeah, I went there on Saturday and trained arms. There's a nice tan on the treadmill. Very nice.
The one in Boynton?
Yeah.
Isn't there a YMCA there?
Probably.
Yeah. You can wear your leather outfit and sing the song. Go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
First thing that comes to YMCA.
If anyone's going to start drinking tonight, it's Brad.
Yeah, please.
Brad only drinks in nights that end with a Y. Days and nights.
Yeah, I was gonna stop on my way and maybe get a little something, but I left all my cards and shit at home, so I figured it was for a reason. So
We got Hamburg's vodka there.
no.
And we got some bubbly. What exactly is
No,
this
not a
anyway?
hamburger vodka.
Prosecco.
That's something.
Prosecco?
It's 11% piss.
This is 11%?
Yeah, on the back it says it.
Yeah, last week after I told all you guys, but the listeners don't know, I ended up passing out outside across the street in the parking lot.
From where? Here?
From here.
Yeah, he messaged me in the morning. Just got up. My car's dead. Phone's dead.
I woke up at 5 in the morning. I don't even know. Maybe the car battery had enough life left to have the time on. It was like 5 in the morning. My phone was dead. Car was dead. And I'm in some part. I had no fucking clue where I was. And I had my phone charger with me, so like I broke into some like boiler room and plugged it in. And by the time it charged, I just ordered a Lyft and went home. And I had to get up for work like 3 hours later.
You didn't go to an old retiree's toilet room by accident?
Go to what?
An old retiree's toilet room.
The latrine. Yeah, you were banged up, huh? But you were driving out.
The gas mask put me over the edge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Always blame the weed. It's not the alcohol.
I'd love to try the gas mask.
Set it up.
You would.
Set it up.
Yeah, let's see if it could do it to me. I mean, it's just some meat.
I'd love for you to get Monique Jones down here and fart in it, and I'll do the
I
gas.
know that one's coming.
After one of her cheat meals, I hear she's famous for.
Monique Jones.
Her cheap meals. God.
Who's
But
Monique
yeah.
Jones?
Look on Instagram.
Is that one that you sent me? You sent me another one, a big fat one with the pizza on the
That was
couch.
just a fucking joke. Poor joke.
But thank God I
In
passed
poor
out.
taste.
Alright, Lenny, don't eat all that food. After this, I'm gonna.
He's munching on chicken wings.
Chicken wings
Oh,
after
yeah,
You hooked me
cheeseburger,
up
chicken
with the
You
wings.
freak show.
He hooked me up with the wings.
Give you a lot too.
My God.
That's why I'm 330 and hard. One of the reasons.
Is it Ms. Monique
don't
Hair
break
Care?
Fitney.
Take that for a
You can
second.
put in FITNIQUE. She's got 19-inch arms. Her arms are bigger than Brad's. Probably
Oh, here
hard.
she is. This is a real
Some big
woman?
guns.
I have people judge.
If it looks like a woman, it's a woman.
No
If it looks
thanks.
like Brad,
All you.
it's a diesel tank.
all you.
Looks like
Jesus
Saquon
Christ.
Barkley.
I've never heard of her.
You just gotta shut.
You gotta put water. You gotta put water in it though.
Oh,
Oh, that's the one.
yeah.
Oh, she was with Kalora.
Right.
Okay. Did she train him or something, or she was just there at the show?
I don't know. I think that's her expertise, is posing. I would imagine. Whoa! Look at that waist. It's like the opposite of me.
Fuck.
What a wasp waist, Monique. We need to get her down here with the cat man.
What girl was with Andrew?
You got
Is it her?
Yes, sir.
That was his fluffer before he went on stage.
What was the old chance?
Oh, never mind.
She looks like Ben Wallace in a bikini.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Or Chris Benoit with a wig.
That's what Lenny likes.
So I don't know how to bring it up. Should we address that fan from yesterday? Oh,
If something is bullshit, say it's bullshit.
Right.
Well, everything that went on this week is pretty much bullshit.
You got thrown right.
And it was
into-
all from that one kid starting shit that I posted his info yesterday. He was responsible for everything.
swimming in the piss.
That one kid, can we have a name?
Spicy Boy Cam, I forget his real name, Cameron
There you go, Leonard.
Well, what's new?
Cameron something.
What's-
They have his,
Cam Newton? No, I know.
it's
who he
all
is.
posted on the Reddit, but whatever. We came to a mutual thing. so
That
it's
shit
not-
is cancer. I don't even fucking go on
Yeah,
that
it's
goddamn
horrible, yeah.
nonsense. There's no point going
Right.
on that shit. If you want to get pissed off, go on there and
There
read
was
the
two
fucking
instances this week where
no life motherfuckers. You have to, Leonard has the right idea and just stays oblivious to the shit. 'Cause
yeah,
it gives
that's what I'm gonna have
I don't know how to
to
get on it, so it's,
No, you
Right.
don't want. It's fucking dumb, man. It's just people with no life that gotta post bullshit to try to stir things up when there's a fucking men's drought. It's just what
I'm
they
thinking
do.
about getting like a flip phone to use all day and maybe use that when absolutely necessary because the Instagram is all just bullshit.
Yeah, you get sucked. You gotta
Yeah,
just,
you get sucked in. They designed it to be addicting.
Yeah, you gotta shut it off.
Yeah. And I give in a little bit more than I should and I get angry with these idiots. Like, I fall
hold
for
on.
a little bit.
You're supposed to put that in perspective. It shouldn't affect you if you put it in perspective.
No, it shouldn't.
The bottom
Freedom of speech.
The bottom line is, if you don't look at it, you don't know it exists.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If
Just
you-
like if they don't watch our shit, they wouldn't know what we're
Right.
saying.
Right.
If you're checking your Instagram every 5 minutes and reading comments and you see one that triggers you, you're gonna just don't look at it.
Just
Yeah.
like you said, that's a good
And I
point
want
of
to
being
know-
addicting. Certain drugs, you just don't do it. Certain girls, you stay away from.
Right.
Certain shows you don't like, you don't watch.
Yeah, right.
Certain music you don't like, you don't listen to. Right, exactly.
Another gas mask victim right here. Nice, Christian. Very nice.
I'll show you where the boiler room is in case your phone dies and your car dies.
If that happens again, spend a night, man. Stay in the guest room. Just let me know.
You can't really see if you're doing it, the issue.
You want me to hold the light?
Sleep in the guest room where he can rub his cock and balls on your face while you're sleeping. Watch, Leonard. Look how it's done. There's got to be. It didn't fill up like the connection's no good. That whole mass should be filled.
Well, I didn't pack it too much. There's actually.
It's all stretched out from your big head.
I do have a big ass head. I know.
No, he's talking to me.
Oh,
even though
I have a big head.
even though I haven't used it yet, Robzilla used it
I
last
got a big
week.
head too.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What else you got to say, Leonard?
I give big head.
It's not a big head.
To the right gal, of course.
Oh my God, you're such a sick fuck.
All right, Lenny, I have a question for you. One sec here. Okay, this is from Danny Almeida. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name, Danny. Question for Lenny. Have you ever heard of the former CFL player and wrestler named Angelo Mosca, a.k.a. King Kong Mosca? He was from Massachusetts and played for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He was one of the toughest sons of bitches on the field during his time and later transitioned into pro wrestling. What were your thoughts on him if you knew who he
I
was?
certainly know he was. He's a big old school tough wrestler, 300 pounds, and his son wrestled, Angelo Mosca Jr. You don't get guys like that today. And be careful, those football players that become wrestlers, you got to be a tough son of a bitch because you're out there playing football, getting banged up, and then you go into wrestling, we're going to get banged up some more. And there's no guaranteed money in wrestling. And you can see, I can name a quick list of ex-professional football wrestlers that I don't even include them all. We already ready? You got Bill Goldberg. You got Jim Neidhart. You have Tito Santana. You have Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Didn't Paul Orndorff play football?
Yes, he did. He did some time at Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yep.
The Rock. Or you don't.
He made a play Canada one year. I don't think he made an NFL team. Lex Luger, USFL.
Wow.
Dr. Death Steve Williams, Ron Simmons.
Didn't Brock Lesnar try out for the Vikings?
After he wrestled, which
Right,
is even
okay.
more amazing.
Okay.
But you can see the technique and footwork. Didn't care how muscular you are. You know, his strength might have been greater. Brock's on the most same level. I mean, you take a regular 6'8" tackle, you know, unless him get pushed. It's a matter of technique. You know, he's frustrated and wanted to fight. There's in a fight, you can't do that, Brock. So.
I've been hooked watching that on Viceland. There's about the wrestlers. I just watched one about the Von Erichs. That was crazy. That guy wrestled with 1 foot, with a fake foot. Kerry Von Erich.
Yeah, he's so stoned he didn't even know.
I'm fucking stoned from contact. Jesus Christ.
And they all go and kill themselves. Sometimes don't have kids. I mean, I don't get that.
Did you watch that or no? They do a
I've
pretty
done
good
it.
job.
Yes, I've watched them.
You watch them on YouTube. There's no
I was a
commercials.
fan of them when they were World Class Championship Wrestling. Kerry came out to Tom Sawyer, that song. He did a discus punch. Yeah. He had the Arnold Schwarzenegger build as a wrestler. Pretty close to it, if you could say that.
Supposedly this one's coming out, and it's supposed to come from the second one, the good one. So it's supposed to, and they have all the same.
Well, I've been to the movies twice since I've been in Florida in 1990. Passion of the Christ and Batman with Mr. Freeze. I sold that at cheap Spencer.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to Passion of the Christ with the Meow Man.
I didn't see it.
You should have.
Still out there.
I got a question for you. What are your thoughts
Chewing
on
like a fucking rabbit.
Tony Huge's whole theory that if you dose SARMs the way that steroids are dosed, they would be more effective?
They're more effective for his bank account, I would
Yes.
gather to say. Although,
What's the highest dose you've ever taken with SARMs? Yeah.
There's only so many receptors.
Okay.
And these selectively bind. So like a steroid, it's kind of like, think of it like it's dirtier water. Way of like, it gets absorbed by your like androgen receptors, but like there's a lot more of it left over that's just lays linger in your body versus some more selective. They just bind right to it in a lower dose.
and when they say there's no side effects, everything has a side
Oh
effect.
yeah, everything's a side effect, of course.
But that's the only issue I would take with Dr. Tony Huge, who I need more. I'm not going to doubt him, but I need to see. It would be very simple to set up a test trial of well-trained bodybuilders, not beginners.
Right.
He uses beginners, and every beginner can gain muscle just by picking up a weight, in most cases. Do a test like that and show the results. Until then, I'm skeptical of that.
Well, it depends on the song. like S23.
The study should have been done. If it's very confident on that, there's still some raw material around it. The studies could have very well been done in 6 months. SARMs have been how many years? 4 or 5 years or more?
He
That's
doesn't
it?
strike me as a money-hungry guy who would only say that, because I know he sells SARMs, obviously, but he promotes products that work that he doesn't sell as well. And
He's not
rich.
money hungry, but he's a money-making guy. There's a difference.
For sure, but
They're every day they're out to make money.
They're
Some
making
call it money
on
hungry.
they're making money on that inner circle.
they're not selling SARMs anymore, right?
They sell it, Europe and Asia.
Oh,
You
okay.
can sell it for non-research purposes.
Okay.
He hasn't though, not the U.S.
Non-human use. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna give them to your dog?
Oh, yeah, never.
Oh yeah,
You
I
could.
had so much different stuff.
What was your favorite one?
I mean, I didn't run a lot of them. A lot of my friends did. I got like the.
Yeah, you look like you did.
and-
Jesus Christ.
I remember a few years ago, before I had tried any test or anything, I was taking Ostarine and my strength went up big time. At that time, I was benching maybe like 315 for 2. I started taking Ostarine pre-workout. I would empty the capsule into my pre-workout and I would get it for like 5 or 6. And
That's pretty significant.
That quick, huh?
well, I'm sure after maybe like a week or so of taking it, but
It's 24-hour half, isn't it?
yeah, right, exactly. I took Ostarine and I took LGD, but taking it in the pre-workout was just probably placebo. But as it built to my system, yeah, definitely. And pictures from that time, I looked in better shape than I am now. But I also wasn't drinking alcohol.
You know, hang around the gals, the
Yeah,
white
right.
gals on Atlantic Avenue.
Yeah, right. But
Well, he tried to get with you. What was that last week?
yeah. The day you went to Fort Lauderdale. If I didn't have to pick up my car because of the night before, I would.
Oh yeah, that was a week ago.
My team took care of that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and
I ended up meeting a nice girl at Walmart on the way back
nice.
Last night.
last Wednesday night. Name is
Yeah, because we did the podcast
Tinkerbell.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it was
and
was
then
a
Wednesday
dancer
was
at
Wednesday.
Scarlett's in
Tinkerbell.
Hollywood, Florida. She used to date the owner. I believe she told me she did 5 months in jail. I believe she got strung out on some strong stuff. But very beautiful black Bahamian girl, very curvaceous, very thick, very friendly, and very cute too. Very cute.
So
Very cute.
she was fresh out of jail, or she had been out of jail?
No, she said because the owner of the club kept filling up the commissary, so all she did was sit on her ass and ate. She got up to 200 pounds, and most of it was in her ass. I said, man, I would like that.
And you met her at Walmart when you were coming back home?
Yeah. 'cause-
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I
The Walmart in here in Delray?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
struck up a conversation. She looked at me. I told her how good she looked. She goes, thank you. And she's real happy. And she's like, what do you want to do? Where are you going? Yeah, wasn't scared a bit.
Were you scared? You weren't nervous of her
Very cute.
walking in and just
Very-
walking right the fuck out?
Very friendly. I was nervous about the man who lives in front of me, Mr. Drinkwater, Mr. Peeping Tom, but putting a glass to he got a earful, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, what'd you do to her? And she didn't have a dick, right?
No, she had a nice little. I know there's a lot of Bahamian girls there. They don't have the roast beef look. It's genetic.
The meat flaps.
Yeah. And I seem to gravitate to those types. I've had a half a dozen I've been serious with. It's good news to me. Nice and dark. Very soft. I mean, nice, big. Very clean. Very fun, too. I mean, made everything fun, you know. Two of the songs she used to like to listen to when she was younger. Like Britney Spears and things like that.
How old is she?
She's 29. Didn't have a chance to reconnect with her, but I intend to. And we did of course, I said, get under the covers with Daddy.
Oh
She goes,
Jesus
yes,
Christ.
Daddy. I love you, Daddy. Then we actually hugged and
Fucking
kissed for
God.
a good 10 minutes. Hey, Daddy.
See, this is why I don't know why.
I feel so
This is
safe,
why I don't know
Daddy.
why I even get pissed at the shit he says to me. Because then he says stuff like, it's like, who cares?
You know, it's like
Such a demented
Really,
fucking
it's
person.
fantasy and it's fun.
it's like on Love Connection. This is where the date went wrong. With Chuck Willery.
She liked it. She never heard that before.
She played right along.
She liked it. She never heard it before. She never been with any. She told me had a nice ass. I said, yeah,
Did she rim you?
yeah.
No shit.
Fingered me, rimmed me, a little too hard on the fingers, so I told her back. Easy. I said, you're hurting Daddy. Daddy tastes so good. I rimmed her, and it's good, clean, delicious. She actually sat on my chest, which is my favorite rimming technique, and I pulled her legs back, but her, she started fingering herself. I had her legs, I was rimming her like a fiend, really getting in deep.
So was she turned around or facing you?
She was facing me.
Okay, I got you.
For future reference. That's how you do it.
And you just tilt her back a little and
grab the ankles and I stretch them back real slow, and then I manipulate them. The 10-10-10s love that too, that technique. but she loved it just as much, if not more.
Well, their balls are all over your fucking nose. Disgusting fuck. Such a disgusting
Not really.
fuck.
As I did, I felt up 90% of the talent at the Club Atomic, and it was like, you know, like a nice little sack. Not much.
You took a picture with the white girl, well, white tranny there, right? With
Mike T took a picture of the misfit maniac, John Pierre, who couldn't care less. There's girls walking around naked. He was all up into me.
They're not girls. They're not fucking girls.
Oh, he said, yeah, they're gorgeous, yeah. But he's wanted to come off and party with him in Weston. I guess he got a nice place. All his buddies, he loved it. I said, sure. As long as you bring White China, who took the picture with. If you Google her, White China, you can see her. She's on the porn channels. And
is that the Pornhub clip you sent me the other day? I didn't even open it.
No, that was pretty hot.
I saw a clip from Leonard that says Pornhub. I don't even open it.
That was from a Thailand lady boy. I was impressed.
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yeah, because you're going to get triggered.
No, I'm not. I have no interest, man. You're not going to sway me. You're Leonard.
You're already swayed. There's no need.
Why don't you go into politics, Leonard?
You're such a fucking...
Who's going to oppose you? When you look at them in the eye in the House of the House of Representatives, and you're going, what do you think about that proposal? And just look at them.
You've always... probably went to New York. He's seen enough. He's seen all the best. You certainly see them on the streets at night, haven't you?
Absolutely.
And you knew what they were at the time, right?
West Side Highway. Oh, yeah.
Well. little more.
We might have to make a trip to NYC, Leonard.
West Side Highway, Dixie Highway. It's like movies.
They should rename Dixie Highway. Call it like Lenny Lane or some shit.
There you go.
Everyone needs to email the mayor of Delray Beach. Rename Dixie Highway. Come up with a good name for it.
Well, he went to the one in West Palm, right? The Dixie Highway up in West Palm?
Yes, they have actually the Club Atomic is on Dixie Highway in Hollywood.
Just the Delray Beach stretch of Dixie Highway, which should be renamed. You know, from like Linton to Wolf.
Yeah, and have the talent down
Cookie
there.
cutter court.
Legally.
Cookie cutter court.
Pass a law which legally have the talent down there. But I like the old, back in Pittsburgh, I knew this as a kid. If you go to Oakmont, Pennsylvania, you're driving to downtown Pittsburgh, it's a road called Allegheny River Boulevard, and there was like an indentation in the road where I guess it was built in the 50s where you can go out and park your car and fish there, maybe have a lunch. But they renamed it, and they had to put like barricades up on it the year before I moved down here, and somebody took spray paint on the brick. It had a nice brick setup. You can pretty much imagine, and then, a little thing, and it's supposed to be a rest of it.
When you went up there the last time, did you go there?
We drove by, yeah, I was still there, but barricades, yeah.
Good, no?
Fag Lane. I didn't go see the infamous Pittsburgh trains on Liberty Avenue. I didn't go out at night, shockingly enough, because my sex drive was tampered from using letrozole for the Ruby. But that's where I first saw it. They had the best selection I've ever seen in my life to this day. 1989. Woo, summer, at night, crawling with them. And that's why they had those thigh-high boots, leather boots on up to their ass. Oh, man. Very crude silicone.
Dicks.
Very crude silicone injections. Sounds like Atlantic Avenue white gal humor floating around here. Up to their testicles.
One thing I was thinking about all week was, after drinking a little too much last podcast is, this all started in the gym, and it's straight so far from the gym, and I'm not going to get any respect. I've been getting messages of kids, like, doing lines and drinking and shit, and I just realized, like, that's not really what I want to promote. And
this long?
Too late.
Yeah, a little too late, but I'm going to try to reinvent myself and maybe quit the drinking for like 90 days and get back seriously to the gym.
Yeah, Baby J, man.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I just see it's like Leonard used to say, I don't really want to lead people astray. If you see people messaging you like, oh, I'm going to get this tan or this, that, people that normally wouldn't do it.
But, in all seriousness,
yeah.
You just moved to South Florida from Connecticut?
Yeah, I had to acclimate.
Right, and not only that, but there's an element of partying you need to get out of your system.
Exactly.
You get it out of your system, and then you can start getting down to business.
Exactly, right.
Like, I remember when I moved down to Florida in 98, I was going down to Miami all the time, and it got old real quick.
Yeah, right. It's not old. It's just I know that I'm not going to get where I want to be if I keep living like that right now.
Where do you want to be? That's the question.
I want to be living comfortably, so I don't have to, worry about money or worry about all this bills coming in.
Don't we all?
Yeah, right. But I mean, I can get a little. I know maybe it's not. I can get closer to that. Is what I'm saying. I can get myself to a lot more comfortable position than working the jobs I'm at now. And I got some good opportunities, and I just realized this week I've been fucking around a little too much, but...
Glad you came to that self-realization. That's the only way to stop.
Yeah.
Did you get any good packages sent?
No, nothing. Thanks, Maniacs.
So time to quit drinking, hop on a serious cycle, and compete with the Ruby?
The Ruby's 4 months away. I don't know.
Oh yeah, 16 weeks, definitely not.
I don't know.
That's usually what you do with the 16
That's
week.
it, everyone does.
It is, but I'm asking Dale if he'll postpone on my account. Not because I can't be bigger and more ripped than him, which I will, no matter what. If he wants to compete next month, I'll be bigger and more ripped than him. Because I think I can get even bigger.
So when would you want to do it? Like the Diana could do?
I don't think they have that show. They have something in West Palm. It's a drug-free show.
Oh yeah, you can definitely pass that.
Yeah.
I've done it before, but it's a show. There's no difference. Nobody ever asked me to draw blood. Nobody asked me to go to polygraph. Nobody asked me to piss in a cup.
So how's it drug free?
There you go.
Wait, they take your word for it?
Do you
They
think
don't even ask you.
they're not going to
Serious?
spend the money to drug test these guys? There's no
They don't even
fucking
ask
way.
you.
So if some gigantic motherfucker who's vascular and who's obviously on PED, they're not going to...
Actually, the promoter of the show, Chuck Dalto, came up to me after the show. Thanks for competing in my show. Thank me personally.
What did you think of the other competitors? Did they all look drug free?
The same way as I think of the competitors every other show. They look like they're fucking, very little freaks. Although the Diana Could Do was pretty good. Good, decent quality, but...
Is it called something else now, or they just did away with it?
Something, the Diamond Classic or the Emerald Classic.
That was in like March. Remember?
Yeah, there's one in March and there's one in November.
You'd rather
It's
do
like
the
a
one.
week.
You'd rather do the one in November.
It's a week before Thanksgiving, I believe. They have it every year. I think I can be bigger. Yeah, because my sleep hasn't been optimal and stuff. I've been too sluggish, and now that's sort of rectified. I think I could be bigger, but it's up to Dale if he wants to get down there and get it on. If he wants to come up there and get it on.
But you don't want to do the Ruby now.
If he wants to, I'll do it. But I think I could look bigger and more impressive somewhere else.
So around what month is this?
November. There might be another.
That
show
would give
or
me
two.
that would give me time too. Maybe I'll do the same show.
Get on
Gotta-
that
you gotta go
Get on
in
that
full
suicide stack.
Let Leonard do your diet.
It's
Yeah,
not so much a stack; it's a
100%.
diet.
So when would you start cutting? Because usually June 1st you start.
4 months out of whatever that show is. It takes 16 weeks. Most people would look at me and say, I take 20.
Fly off.
I can do it in 16 weeks.
August 1st.
Fat flies off me. Never had a problem losing fat, ever. Went down from 452 to 248 at the 2005 Southern States. I was weighed in at 248.
Was that the one that you were shadowboxing in? And people were yelling at you? The one, the
No, that was
video
the
that you
first one.
posted?
I wasn't in shape. That was the first Southern States I did,
What year was that?
2004.
Oh, that was.
But the next year, 2005, I was pretty emaciated. That's when a girl dropped her dress in front of me at the concession stand. Spanish girl. She had a snake. The head was going up around her neck, twirled around, and I see the snake tail her foot, and I said to her, where does that tattoo begin and end? And she looked at me, she went, dress. It's like, holy shit. Nice hot Latin gal, Brad. I had a full head of hair at that one. That's when me and Clore posed flanking Tony Freeman and a few other pros, Durham Charles, in those pictures on Andrew Clorem.
Oh, okay. So what's your goal weight then?
I don't really have a goal weight anymore, although the 700 pounds ripped is what I'm looking at. I'm shooting for. But whatever falls, it's like they asked Monique, the lovely, luscious Monique Jones, was asked what she weighs. She goes, I don't even care. I look at the mirror. That's how everybody should be, particularly for bodybuilding.
Especially Dale Chan, looking down, seeing.
Well, the problem with Dale is he'll never be in my weight class again because he just
Oh,
chooses,
he looks like he's trying.
chooses to play the small guy route.
He's hopping on stage.
Well, if you could see when he did he was the Ruby 2 years ago, he was like more like a tank. Now he looks more like a hillbilly barfly. And that may be due to his, injuries. I can't speculate. I know Dale Chance is a hard worker and he sticks to a diet, so maybe due to that. He's a great contest coverage, or hell, he can come down and cover me at one of the shows. He'll do just fine.
Yeah, because he speaks on a level that all the dumb rednecks can understand.
So you hear that, Dale? Leonard's backing out of the Ruby if you'll oblige him.
No, I'm growing into another show.
So
I don't like that negative mindset.
So what about Jason then? He'll be the only one at
Oh
the
yeah, because
Ruby.
he's definitely coming in shade. You're gonna mess with his whole diet now.
Never heard of her. When he comes in ripped, then I'll hear of her, maybe.
He went on and on the other day about, I'm eating this many carbs, this many this, I'm eating everything right, as he's shoving a Subway sandwich in
He actually trained right, maybe what he ate, but
Right, it's training, diet, rest.
He doesn't sleep
supplements.
either. That's the other thing. He doesn't grow because he doesn't sleep.
He does
Yes.
everything wrong.
Yeah, you should talk about that too a little bit. I talked about the last few podcasts, how I blocked them and stuff. I reached out to him this week. They know we did a video. I'm sure some of them saw it. But it's nice to see him once in a while. You can actually enjoy his company. He had me cracking up. The only time I got mildly frustrated is we got to the gym and then we had to go all the way back to his house. He forgot like some waist trimmer belt.
Oh,
bullshit.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes, yeah.
Who cares?
TV.
Yeah, he probably thinks so.
All he needs to do is call Meow Man. Meow Man will text him a diet.
Yeah, he has to follow it though.
Meow Man got shredded. And that's a guy from, me and him were in West Palm one night in a car, and a girl peeped into one of the gals, the white gals, peeped into the car window because Andrew might have went whoa at her or something. And she said, "You've ever heard of Jenny Craig?" And I'm like, then this guy proceeded in a year to become one of those ripped human beings on earth. Is that what you do to get ripped? Jenny Craig? That's the term to throw around?
Yeah, Weight Watchers.
Yeah. Who the fuck's Jenny Craig anyway?
When did Lenny's obsession with black women begin and why?
It's not an obsession. We're fulfilling each other's need. They like me as much as I like them.
You were always attracted to black women?
Started at Riverside Park as a child when I was dropped off by my mother before she went to work. It called the Park Program. It had all the students in the do different activities, sports and games, and they'd have you bring your lunch and stuff. It was really nice, good family. I mean, it was good trusted adults, the teachers on staff groups in the summertime, and we were playing baseball, and we always used to use the fence just because I thought it was really exciting to hit a ball over a fence. Problem was it was cars parked, car windows, but I was going to retrieve a ball before I hit the fence. Naked girly mag, not girls with and big bushes, but you couldn't even see the lips. It was just a fucking big bush. Then a girl fucking playing with her tits. I was like, what the fuck? Hit me like a bolt.
That was on the baseball field?
Yeah, hit me like a bolt of lightning. Early in the morning, somebody, because they got the cars parked, probably someone looking in their car and jerking off and threw the mag out the window. You know,
How old were you?
I might have been 9 or 10. Things that postmen would do on their breaks before they had the internet. You know, I'd like to install a hidden camera in those postal trucks. How many of them postmen are jerking off, women too, with their phone during breaks? I would have gathered a high amount, or there's some type of gay.
He's all over me.
Gay. Who said you?
You said post.
Oh, so again, the general.
I know what you're
applies
doing.
to
We know
you.
what you're
Does
doing.
they apply to you too?
Yes.
Those people?
Yes.
That applies to you?
Yes.
In that hot, sweaty mail truck.
That's exactly.
Humidity.
Yeah, that's what you want to do is jerk off. That's the last thing.
Got that natural
I'm thinking
lube
about
all over your sweat.
Ugh.
I'm thinking about it as an ice bath all day, not to fucking jerk off in the goddamn disgusting truck.
We'll give you an ice bath, Brad, one of these days.
It's
Don't
hot.
worry.
Gets hot in all that leather.
Damn right. We should have a big.
All
We should
you
get a big
homos
bucket.
surrounded by
Actually, a
fucking
brand new
homos.
garbage can at Home Depot filled with ice, and have Brad take an ice bath down Atlantic Avenue in the daytime. How about a Memorial Day? Does anybody want to see that? Like the football players, they do that after practice. They jump in a lot of basketball. They jump in the ice bucket.
Have you ever done it?
Yes.
27th.
27.
So it's in 3 weeks?
2
When Hamburg comes.
Harkens back to our infamous Memorial Day party last year at Lou's. It's almost been 1 year.
It seems like a lot longer than 1 year.
No, it was.
It's also
Memorial Day.
tomorrow is 1 year to the day I was fired from Delray Medical Center. That was my last day there as well.
Happy anniversary.
Yep.
Want to give a shout out to the troll that made that happen?
That was a troll?
Actually, it's the best thing that ever happened to me,
They
and
called his job.
all the other trolls getting on the administration. Hell,
The same fucks that are in their little
Yeah.
gossip sewing circle bullshit forums that want to cause trouble.
blessing in disguise.
Yeah. You wouldn't still want to be working there?
One thing I miss about it is the free food and the tans, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, and whatnot. The big asses. Cooking me food, even better. Girl does that, forget it.
Baby bird, you too?
And I had one. Oh, anything I said. I had one girl, anything I said.
The one you married, right?
No, the one I live with. When her husband got voodoo in her and she kicked him
Is that
out.
the one with the shits?
Her husband what? Voodoo?
Well, his husband was cheating on her, and she believed that the girl, when they do this, supposedly they would voodoo her vagina, and then husband takes it home to the wife, and then they die. Here we call it probably AIDS. But back in the day, back in the early 90s, before the vaccines became prevalent, I'm sure that's how. But it's very difficult to get AIDS from a woman.
Don't lead the maniacs astray, Leonard.
Number one thing I tell them is quit being a cookie cutter and a hypocrite. Other than that, everything should fall into place. I'm doing them a great service. Don't follow the theys, the people, the doctors,
You're the current
the
staff.
psychologists, the broad spectrum of nameless, faceless nobodies.
You're the current third foreman. Come on.
Well, it's a shot every third day of 800 mgs, T400, Deca 300. That's every third day. And I was doing every other day. Every third day is more than sufficient. And 50 milligram D-balls twice a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, with 2 of my meals, 7 days a week. I'm not feeling great, but then again, I'm not feeling awful. So
Can you try something with the orals? Try 2 days.
I don't believe in that. 2 a day. You got to keep it sustained to a point here, even though it's fast acting. I mean,
Just fresh.
receptors are receptors. They recognize testosterone. To be honest, I mean, I knew this before, but I stumbled upon it again on Instagram. And this guy's just a common sense genius. And his style of training, which was called DC training.
Yeah, Dante Trudell.
Yeah, dog crap training.
Yeah.
That's the most basic, effective way to build a body, a freak body. Not a fitness body, like a body like one of the gals that does CrossFit once at Atlantic Avenue to look good with her pale skin and no ass.
All right, keep going. What's the program?
I'm assaulting the gals. You can tell he's getting triggered. Well, it's his stuff was, of course, basic movements, a lot of eating, a lot of frequent eating, and as far as PEDs, he gives 1 to 2 grams of test is all you need for size. Things are getting out of hand. You might want to throw an aromatase inhibitor in, but very frequent.
Yeah.
I think aromatase inhibitors. I don't take any, and I don't. I only do it for a show now. I'm not taking them other.
Yeah, Palumbo did a special with some guy who's writing all these books on TRT, and he went into detail on how bad the aromatase inhibitors are for your brain and all this different shit. Yeah.
Yes.
I still take them because what do you know?
Yeah, your brain's already fried.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's the least of my problems.
That's the reason I think a lot of bodybuilders far so more than the fat heavyweight powerlifters and strongmen. On a whole, they don't pass away as much, strangely.
Well, I mean,
because of the bodybuilders' frequent use of anastrozole, exemestane, letrozole. I see the most ripped guys dying of heart attacks from the top names, amateurs alike, even novices, even gym rats.
what I would have to do, or what they recommended, is you got to get your body fat percentage as low as possible, because then you're not going to have the estrogen and you're not going to aromatize as much. But until that point, you know.
Is it healthy to have that low body fat?
I don't know.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, but probably not.
Right.
All right, Lenny, I have a question for you from B. Torres, who's a regular question asker.
Yeah, I know that name.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Torres. Appreciate your frequent input.
What's your thoughts on super liberal college professors being very critical and putting their own personal political preference toward our homework? In my upper division sociology class, I wrote a paper on the importance of vaccines and the importance now more than ever due to illegal aliens. And I was given a D, which is failing in college. Her reasoning was that the wall is immoral and our president was ignorant and no true evidence can be presented about illegals. I called her a snowflake and got reported to the dean. Good for you.
You have all the signs of chaos in action in the educational system. All the right buzzwords. She, immoral. I would advise her in a polite way to tell her the doors on her home are immoral. Remove them. Her garage doors are immoral. Remove all doors. I'm assuming she lives near a city. That's immoral. If that wall is immoral, tell her to do that to her home. Keep the door off. Take it off the hinges and live like that. Otherwise, she's immoral.
With a lock on it.
Yeah, even worse, yeah. There's not a lock on Trump's wall.
It's the same with all
Maybe some barbed wire, but
all the politicians have walls around there.
all the liberal ones do. Yes, they're the worst ones. Security. Where's my security? I'm not going anywhere.
Gated communities.
Right.
I'll take those gates down.
Those that say it's the walls are more. Yes, those that say that. Yeah.
Well, it's like what Tucker Carlson always says: diversity for thee, but not for me.
Unbelievable, but true. Such hypocrisy. Again, that the educational system is why a good reason you guys should avoid it. Simply because hearing that filth. I mean, in some ways, it's probably good to hear it, but hearing that indoctrination, that pure left wing that's been going on since this 1960s, been 60 years of that filth. And things have gotten progressively worse, and enough is enough. And I wouldn't even attend that. There's so many other things you could do. There's actually some good colleges that don't have that ideology.
Drop out of school. That's my advice. Apply at GNC.
You get a lot of that shit where you go?
No, my friend does it. It's really good.
You don't get any at FAU?
No, I never had.
Well, you can somewhat liberal, right? That they teach, correct?
I mean, I didn't really have any that like involved in politics in school, so I
actually,
never
yeah.
had anything really.
That's true. You're a money man, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so it's
Exactly. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
but like seeing protests, like kids on the side. No, I didn't see it.
They didn't do that at FAU.
Not that I saw.
I heard Black Lives Matter was pretty strong there a few years ago.
That could be something else, but I feel like that's kind of different. The Black Lives Matter.
I think you
versus,
may have
like-
been marching with them.
No, I was not marching with them.
We'll find out.
I don't think I'd be really invited there.
Of course you would.
You were standing on the corner selling them trees.
Yeah. Ask Lenny what his thoughts are on NoFap. NoFap is abstaining from masturbation, porn, and artificial stimulation in
That's a
order to
very good,
recover.
highly disciplined thing to endeavor yourself in, and every male owes it to themselves for the short term to do that.
Yeah, I tried my 1 or 2 times a week. I'll jerk off, but I make a point to try not to do it.
What do you think about when you jerk off, Robzilla?
I'll usually
homo.
my go-to
Only a
search.
faggot,
I know you're not
The
gonna.
go-to
Only a
search.
faggot,
The
what else?
go-to search for Rob for masturbation.
Point of view blonde blowjob. Point of view blowjob compilation, cum shot compilation. Usually having to do with.
Blonde from Atlantic Avenue, gals.
Yeah. Point of view Atlantic Ave, Rocco's Tacos bathroom blowjob.
Oh, there you go.
Or lesbian analingus. That's the new one I like.
Nice.
Blonde.
No fapping's not a problem for me with this fucker.
What about you?
Oh, actually, I forgot one.
man.
No, I'm not falling for this.
What do you mean you're not following for
I
this?
just check what's on the newly posted.
What does Jay say whenever you Google porn, always add big tits. So whatever you like can put big tits. The bedroom bully, your idol.
Poor guy.
What do you I don't even want to ask. I already
Big
know.
tits, big asses, pretty face, and a big you know what. When I was sitting there gazing at all this talent at Club Atomic, I'm thinking, boy, them average girls. When I talk about the Atlantic Avenue type, ooh, far out. I had a guy with dreads bump into me, and he was so cute.
Dreads.
I'm willing to go all the way with him. Ooh, I'm going to write that in my diary. And there was a guy there.
Where do you
He
see
makes himself look like an ass every night. A big white guy with a beard dancing. It's like,
Do you see a
ew. And I hear a Freudian slip.
You got someone calling in?
Who is that?
somebody from Snapchat was calling.
Oh.
Should let him call in. Ask some questions.
But no, I fucked up both of the girls I was talking to are no more.
The one that you impregnated?
Did you send him a dick
I mean,
pic or
no
something?
more you're not seeing them or no more deceased.
No. Well, the one with the deceased brother, I texted her the other day and I said, I know you're going through a lot of shit, but I'm going crazy. I haven't gotten laid in a week. Can you please come over for a little bit? And she was at his wake.
His
I hope
death,
she left.
his death in your eyes was a lot of shit.
Do you think she was bullshitting you?
No.
Yeah.
No, I seen her at the gym, and you could tell you could tell somebody's going through some shit. She wouldn't go that far, you know? And yeah, the other one, I keep losing my temper on her.
That's the one I spit roast you with? You're with?
No, that was the one with the brother. I'll find another one for
Mark, you
her.
can call me the brother. We'll do the brother-sister.
I'll tell her, hey, surprised your brother's still alive, and you walk in the door.
And he wants to fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
All you gotta do is come in with a fake bottle of Percocets, and it's believable.
Yeah, just shaking a pill bottle.
Tell her how much I used to sniff her panties when she was young.
Is that how you?
Sneak in a room when my parents
Is that how
were
you
looking.
pick up chicks down there on Atlantic Avenue? Just shake a pill bottle around?
Yeah.
The
No,
gals say, woo! Dr. Feelgood is here.
no, you guys know how I do it. I just go on the dance floor, Show them who the real dancing queen is.
They did do the video too. That was funny.
Yeah, they
man.
did. I like that.
That Jason part at the end was very sickening. Pomps, did you have to do that? You ruin a good video. You might enjoy looking at that, but other people don't. I enjoy looking at it if it's attached to a girl, but come on.
What did they put at the end? I didn't watch the whole thing.
Jason blowing all over the camera.
What?
Nice.
The fuck?
You're not aware of
At
this?
the end of Dancing
Did it look like a sprinkler?
I try to,
He must be practicing the no-fap rule for a month with that kind of load.
No shit, man. Jesus Christ.
He probably doesn't even do it. He probably just thought he might do it for the Instagram, knowing him. He may get some views. But other than that, he has no time to do that. He's going to look at his...
Oh, it's funny. Disgusting.
Yeah.
that's what
Now,
it
Brad, that Instagram
Yeah,
I
two
sent
fingers.
you
Like
with
that.
the Thai girl, that's how
the
you
weirdest
jerk a
shit.
dick.
like tongs.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Well,
I didn't
take a
watch
look
it.
at
No,
it.
I'm not.
It's quite-
No, thank
quite
you.
something else.
No,
Watch
thank
what?
you. Yeah, start sending. You have his number. Start sending him
I'm
all
in
that
trouble when I
shit.
send other people's numbers for some reason.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
great.
have
So
mine
I'm the one that
saved.
gets all the bullshit.
Yeah.
He still every time he still calls me. Hey, is this Rob? It's not saved. Dude,
Well, you don't have any names in your phone. You just have phone numbers that you
That I
have,
think Pomps put in there.
that you memorized.
They pop up. Professor Pomps.
What do you mean they pop up?
Yeah. If I press messaging, these numbers pop.
You have an Android or an iPhone? You have an iPhone.
iPhone,
Yeah. Question for Lenny: does he have any thoughts on the old strongman contest series, Pure Strength?
You can focus the legends, but their training systems, let's get up to date here. The thing about bodybuilding is they're trying to... Bodybuilding is a simple, much more simple than strength sports. Bodybuilding, by that, is building your body. That is nutrition, that is sleep, first and foremost. And then that is engorging the muscle with blood and breaking down the fibers with heavy tension so it rebuilds bigger, stronger, thicker. And you can add in certain areas, which I do believe in to an extent. You try to make bodybuilding too complicated when it's very, very simple. You can sum it up in one paragraph. Now, powerlifting, especially as you advance in strength, there's a lot of intricate details and techniques that even Jay Masters has elaborated on, where it gets very technical. The diet isn't so much, although they did a lot of, advancements in diet for strength athletes, that's for sure. Back then it was, hell, get you a burger and fries, pound a few beers at night, nice T-bone steak, but they've improved that area, but it's not so much critical as a specialized training. And I think when you look at Don Che Trudell and Dorian Yates and others, Dave Palumbo, they tell you exactly what you need. Tom Prince said it years ago at Flex. Cross training, circuit training, Pilates, supersets, giant sets is all bull. Lightweight, high reps. Heavy basic movements, heavy movements, 6 to 12 reps, a little more for legs. Try to continually increase poundages to keep in form. That's all that's going to keep you growing. I mean, I look at myself. Once my basic movements stopped and stalled through injuries or age, I hate to say that, so has my muscle size. So there you go. Works for everybody. You have a genetic freak that'll grow from light weights, but you know what? You get them on heavy weights, they'll grow even more and become a bigger freak. It's that simple.
Ask Lenny how to decrease inhibitions without drugs when it comes to confrontation with other males and talking to women.
You just have to say to yourself, you don't go blab it out that you're the most intelligent man that ever lived. You may or may not be, but you have to make yourself believe it, and then you're going to pick up this along the way. That's why men my age, I should have much more intelligence than these two gentlemen sitting on the right. Although they're very smart, granted, they probably experienced more than I did, because I lived a somewhat sheltered life as far as people. I'm not so much into technology as far as machinery and stuff. It's interesting, but I'm into the psychology of people, how they're so easily manipulated in this day and age, how they take certain paths. Documentaries of serial killers, why did they do that? What took that path? What gave them that insatiable desire to do those acts?
Media.
That's definitely a
Look at every news outlet.
But then I'm reading these things about little boys, girls, not even the age of 2, that have been abused. There's a whole section on it. Abused from the day they were born. Like, for instance, this cute little girl was born in New Mexico to Mexican parents, and they lived in and out of hotels. She maybe lived, 255 days of life, not a 1-year-old. And every day she was tortured. I mean, the Mexican guys would get drunk at night. They were all living in one hospital room, and investigators said because the girl snitched, get life. Then they're snitched on. They would get drunk and they would throw the baby, the 1-year-old, up at the ceiling, hit the bed, fall on the floor, roll up, do it again.
Where the fuck did you see this?
There's a lot of stories. There's stories worse than that. It's just if you talk about, they talk about the life of so and so. They show a cute little girl, and that's how she lived her life. Investigators found no toys, no pictures of her with a smile on her face, which means her entire life was under torture. She was starved. Every part of her body had a bruise or laugh. Every part. When the Mexican guy, he's like your age, our age, 30s, change your diaper, he would sodomize her.
We need
Anal damage.
More illegals, though.
Well, you have to hear it. You have to hear. That's the kind of people are out there. Vaginal damage. Every day of this girl's life was tormented, and she was used for sexual play. The mother didn't say they were too high in the room.
Until what age?
Until she died, and they took her to hospital, acting like, oh, we don't know what happened.
How old was she?
255 days old, not even a year.
Oh, she died at that age.
Taken her from the hospital, thrown around the room. Every part of her body, broken arms, burned. And there was another story. I mean, I'm not going to go really in detail, but you have, like I said, you have to hear what people have done. I mean, there's little girls that have been killed by somebody boiling a pot of hot water and down to a 1-year-old with it. Instantly kill her. And there's like dozens and beyond. Why is this person born to be done this and not doing all kind of drugs in a hotel room? It's a crack house, it's a whorehouse. Girl lets her perverts come in and violate the baby. That's quite common. Quite common.
Disturbing shit.
Very disturbing.
And then you got fucking these fucking dick wipes on Instagram and all this YouTube beef over somebody posted a weird picture of them. They're worried about silly shit like that when there's nasty, fucked up things going on.
A defenseless child animal being abused like that for somebody else's whatever, called pleasure. But it definitely, if you're a grown man, to me, that's required to see the kind of human filth. And that's probably too kind of a word for it.
Absolutely.
For what's going on.
Shoot about the media.
No, well, the internet still does. And these are factual. Well, these are factual.
And you Google all this shit, or it just pops up in your feed?
I was looking at different types of serial killers, and that popped on. It showed the life of Amy Lynn. Showed a girl's picture, the sad, short life, and they show a picture of her. One of the ones that was a baby, And I Googled it, and then you hear the story, disgusting story, and the investigators saying they had a hard time holding back tears. The cops come.
You fucking imagine.
And the nightmares at night.
Did you just hear the story that came out of New York? The guy who his 3-year-old daughter was strapped in the car seat, and he chained the door shut.
No, I didn't hear that.
And he set it on fire. Did you hear that? And she died.
What the
She burned to death. Oh, yeah, let me see here. Hold on. I just read this the other day. The police are investigating Zoe Pereira's death as a homicide. Her father, okay, apparently involved in a custody dispute, was being questioned by the authorities. The blaze was so intense that the heat melted the inside of the car. The back doors have been chained shut to prevent anyone inside from escaping. Trapped in the rear seat was a 3-year-old girl. Her father had fled the car as it burst into flames. Anyway, I don't want to read anymore.
It's fucked up. My niece is through. They know.
There it is, right there, in New York City.
Pure human filth. Hey, we have a special guest here named Matt. Sorry you had to come in with the most depressing time when we're discussing human filth.
It's absolutely fucked up, but it puts things in perspective, about
the bullshit
that we complain about.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Like all this nonsense that you deal with last week and fucking trolling and all that crap.
I came here stressed about my landlord or something stupid.
Sitting in a hotel room.
It's a blessing.
Let's throw the baby at the ceiling, watch her bounce off the bed and fall on the floor, and let's do it over and over and over and over again.
And what do you do about it? How do you stop that?
Over again.
I got it.
Yeah, well, you hear every year down here in the summer, there's a kid left in a car that overheats and dies, but it's not. Oh boy! Wait till you smell this, Leonard.
Don't talk too loud; you'll get reported.
Go get the paper.
This is all from a doctor.
You got more in there too? No, I'd rather shake.
Hold on, I gotta call my doctor and see if it's okay to smoke this.
What is that, broccoli?
Yeah, we're gonna smoke some broccoli.
Is that a Brussels sprout?
Yeah, it's very pungent.
Why don't you eat it?
Very, right?
No thanks.
Holy shit.
Through.
I don't want to puke on the
Unlock
floor.
both things. Make it right. No.
No, you won't puke. You'll sleep nice.
What's he looking for?
Get out.
Nope.
We used to grow this one at my place.
Straight, that way. Walk to the door.
And unlock both of them.
Gorilla Glue
I looked
number
at my
4.
left, I'm like, what? I thought Satan had it.
Oh my god.
Honest to God, we're talking about that. Look.
What?
I don't know stress.
You know where what is?
Your papers?
Yeah, the papers.
Oh, I thought you said they were.
No.
I thought you meant Andrew's papers. Why would he? Where are
Are
they
you stealing my weed?
I'm
Go ahead.
checking them out.
Give it a sniff, Leonard.
Are you entitled?
I don't even smoke. No.
Oh, here, Max, just hit it.
But since you're putting
I already used it.
Jeez.
2 gas mask victims in one night.
That's pretty strong.
It's not really a victim.
Sounds like a good time.
I like the shirt, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Is it
Yeah.
a squirrel snake on there?
Actually, no, it's a poisonous snake.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a freak, and I got the poison too. So.
So in other words, you're another PJ Braun snake lover.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Lizard
God.
boy.
Oh God.
You hear that, PJ? In the live, somebody
did that.
asked him about last week. What'd he say?
Well, he doesn't know who you are, you know, plays that whole thing. And,
That's a Freudian slip.
and that we're done.
Just like you didn't know who Jay Masters was. Freudian slip.
Yeah, he knows. I don't know how he has time to pay attention to anything.
Yeah, right.
Just like he doesn't know what an indictment is.
He should be worried about that, not our bullshit. I don't know why he answers all those questions on there.
They're both gas. You know.
What are they picking?
Gas.
What are they picking over there, Leonard? Strains.
Okay, I'll have Leonard pick. Leonard, do you want wedding cake or Gorilla Glue
Okay.
number 4?
No, the gorilla wants Gorilla Glue. Come on.
I don't want to
That's
puke
true.
Gorilla Grow on Andrew's table.
Why would you puke?
You puke from the dad.
I'll try the wedding cake.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You like his shirt? It looks like he took it out of his sister's closet.
It's Gucci.
Yeah. It's Gucci.
It's maybe he stole it out of Lou's
I live in
closet.
Boca, that-
You're higher up than us. You're a Boca guy.
Honestly, man,
You're
we're
on
all equal.
Meisner Park, not Atlantic Avenue.
Robbie,
Gals on
you
Meisner
visited
Park, I
Meisner,
couldn't
right?
imagine.
What'd you
Nice.
think of it? Yeah.
It was nice.
You visited, and they showed you the route back to Delray real quick.
Oh yeah.
From what I heard, Brad,
Meisner
you talking
sucks
about?
now.
Showed me the
the
route back?
gals, you were a little below their expected standard.
It's gonna be going.
I don't know.
to the table.
What do you mean?
It's all me, so just.
Who, me or Brad?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I did go to a fancy place in Fort Lauderdale, and I pretty much got told that.
Who would tell you that?
The girls at the boatyard, Fort Lauderdale,
The
Thursday
boat,
night.
oh, what did they say?
They said, "Don't even come near me. You're drunk." And I was approaching them to say something, but I said, "Fuck you. You're ugly. I wasn't going to talk to you." But I was.
I don't get that much at the Black Club at all, if at all. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Well, if I get this job, I'll go with you every week. Right now, I have to dance my way into sex. Like,
Go to the Paradise Club. You come over drunk, they'll say, "You damn sure buy me a drink. I'll suck your dick in that men's room stall, boy."
sounds good.
Is that your pickup line?
That's theirs.
That was a terrible throw. Right
Just turn around and go home.
What are you talking? What did I miss? What are you talking about?
Over there?
Who's you, Nate? What are we talking about?
Thank you.
Best turn around and go home. You keep looking at me and saying that.
What are we talking about
Right?
here?
Are you,
All right, Nate.
is it something that happened with you?
No.
Oh, he's just making up more shit. Of course.
What are we talking about, Brad?
You came at a great time. I need to smoke a little bit and fucking relax. This guy, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Have you met these guys before?
I met Brad before.
Yeah, I met you.
Yeah,
Naked?
3 years ago.
Naked photos?
Celery.
So are you a fan of them? You a fan of them?
I've been watching for 4 years.
Oh,
you
shit.
know, I lived it. It's just I haven't reached out because it's just like I mean, a long time ago, you know, I tried giving him advice, and you know how it goes. It's shit, and he usually do, and you can't.
I'm good.
You can't, you know, do anything with him.
No, he doesn't listen to anybody.
But I saw you at Publix. I offered you to buy you a 6-pack, but you said no.
When was that? Where was that?
That was in Boca, near the Chipotle body.
Oh.
Brad
Okay.
must have been with one of his gals from the alley.
Oh man.
Leather Express was closing.
Where was that?
It's in Boca on I think on Congress.
Are you talking about what place?
Leather Express it's called. There's a furniture
Oh
place.
yeah, I actually was gonna send a picture to you that before.
Thanks.
I figured you saw it, and in your head you said, wait till somebody passes this.
Leather.
Never seen it.
That'd be Brett's train line. All aboard the Leather Express. All black, sleek train.
Don't threaten him with a good time.
Ooh.
Oh, man. You got blow it in Leonard's face. He wants a contact high.
Yeah, once please.
He's not a tranny.
You have an ashtray?
No, I don't.
Ash it in the sink. Don't burn down the fucking house.
We have a human ashtray here.
You.
Human.
You mean
Leonard's a cum dumpster.
I wanted to comment on her handstand videos that she posts, like doing a handstand or some weird shit.
Right ahead.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, if she wanted to do that with her pants off and some guy's face there, that'd be.
She's not that hot. It's just the fact that she was in the videos that you know, the Misfits fans or whatever that talk about her. She's not hot.
If I could say something,
Absolutely.
Say something. You can take my microphone.
You know,
I'm
honestly-
stoned now, so
honestly,
check it out.
you know, I love the episode when you guys were at the gym. It was about a few years ago when Jason first met Emma, and she was going on about how, you know, the workout, like Smith machines could be used as like sex machines. And, you know, I was like, that's when you know she's a freak. And, you know, geez, I am too. Hit me up, Emma.
You heard it here, Emma. So tell me, what is the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Oh, shit.
It has to be something. I know you might have been many.
Shit, man. Honestly.
Remember, you're completely anonymous right
You
now.
know,
So
it's funny because shit, I can't say it even though I want to, Lenny.
I think I can make a good guess.
That's a cookie cutter maneuver right
You
there.
could, man. You could. Go ahead, man.
You were like a low life, or actually no, I would say a low level office worker in one of those fancy Boca offices, attorneys' offices, where they wear the skirts and the heels. And for some reason, 4 of you were left locked in a room overnight. And they were basically ignoring you for the first 3 hours. You were on your Instagram probably looking at our videos.
Training porn.
Right, and then all one of them said, "Come here, bitch." And you got on the ground and started licking their feet. You pulled off each heel and licked each toe between the toes. Then they said, "Open your mouth," and they all took a piss in your mouth.
What a dream.
Ooh. We can make it a reality. We got connections.
I believe it.
How old are you, when we ask?
I'm 25. My birthday's June 1st. So
That should be a perverted age for most young men. Although some people at our age, if you get on the PEDs, you'll be more perverted than ever as you reach middle age. That's a fact.
Did you see? Somebody made an Instagram of Big Lenny's dog balls.
I saw that one.
It says, "Dear Lenny, with your legendary dog balls, have you ever have them slip into your stretched out asshole, or do you put them in just for fun?
Oh.
Do you still have feeling in them? Do the tan 1010s enjoy them?"
Well, actually, the next time I'm with Tinkerbell, I'm going to see if she can insert them in there. She's up for anything. Yeah, she's especially good for that. She wants to be filmed, wants to do everything, and no reason for me to not believe that right now. Very, very fun, very, very fun, enthusiastic girl. Very much, very dark. I like it. Very thick, very soft.
How did she get the name Tinkerbell? She sells the pixie dust in the back.
I don't know. Well, she did 5 months. She wouldn't get into detail. I said she goes a whole bunch of conspiracy bullshit, but I said jail got her nothing but fat because the guy that owns the Scarlets is filling up her canteen. She said with money, she just sit there and eat all kind of junk all day. So you like the tans, don't you?
damn right.
What about the tan 1010s?
Man, don't get me started, man.
Uh-oh.
We gotta go to Dixie Highway next week.
Yeah, I'm in West Palm. I don't know. You got to go to Club Atomic in Hollywood. You like
You
it?
know, I heard you sing, man.
You like it.
Bring Andrew as well.
Oh,
you know?
everybody like it. I tell you what, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed.
God makes beautiful creatures.
Yep. And a tan 1010's a highly evolved creature.
All right, let's
Like I
change.
said, you
I'm
can
gonna
only
change
use
this.
one
I
hole
gotta-
at a time. You're getting turned on, Brad. You're getting triggered.
No.
He has to change it.
Whatever happened to the erection monitor?
Right. You see that banana? He even got the sticker on it. You could see it through his pants.
What do you think about that, Dale?
Fucking Christ.
Dale's way above me. I mean, you talk about that sheep stuff. That's something beyond my wildest dreams. Dale's been there and done everything. I think he wants to go to Africa and do elephants and rhinoceroses.
Save the rhino.
Yeah, there you go. Save him for Dale. He's like Arthur Jones bringing African wildlife to the United States. The founder of Nautilus. Dale saying he's going to open up a new training center. Yeah, right. We know what that's all about.
CrossFit gym?
Yeah.
Barnyard animals.
Right. Safari animals. He's done with the barnyard animals. Not enough.
Stupid.
Dale's goal is to stick his whole head up an elephant's twat.
Well, I heard he sleeps with one every night.
Oh my god. That's fucked up.
I don't know his wife.
No, his wife is attractive. She's way too good looking for Dale. You can't say that, man. That's fucked up.
Well, he knows I'm joking.
That's too good, man. That's too good.
You hear that, Dale? It's too good.
Leonard got his contact high. Laughing at the stupidest shit. A bunch of giggly fucking girls in here right now.
Gals,
Gals,
Brad.
yeah.
And we're going to head on Atlantic tonight.
You should roll one of those for your goddess. He'd fucking love that.
Got you.
Yeah, Tinkerbell.
Well, thanks. Yeah, well, I think she likes it. I think she might be strung out.
To go into your fucking house and fuck you, yeah,
Jealous.
she's definitely on something.
Not asking any questions.
Not asking
She actually offered to clean the place. I said, you're too much of a...
she's definitely
Too beautiful to do that. But you know what? She didn't bat an eye. She could have cared less. Her clothes were coming off as soon as you got to open that door. Fucking blood on the bed from the fucking high blood pressure on a pillow. I'm sorry about this. She goes, that ain't shit. Stride.
Stride.
Blood coming out of what?
My nose. Okay. Maybe I rolled around. I assume it was all from my nose.
No, he had his blood on the sheets, and she didn't
Yeah,
bat.
you're right.
She didn't bat.
I do need a
I
black
want to
woman.
know where.
The white gals yell at me for having
you.
clothes on my floor.
They have you put a sock on the floor. You catch out.
sock-
They want to leave. Ew.
What?
Gross.
They one girl laid on the bed and then she said, "You have 5 minutes." And I said,
Get the fuck out of
"No,
here.
not to fuck her." I said, "What?" She's like, "You have 5 minutes to clean this room." I said, "It's clean."
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
I kicked all the shit under the bed.
You have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. She has such a fucking nerve. She texted me one day, "You have to get your shit in order. You have to take your health seriously." I flipped out. I said, "Go fuck yourself. I don't know who you think you are telling me how to live." I said, "You're a fucking 43-year-old loser. You're in the same boat as me, and I'm 26. Have a nice..." Yeah, I gave her hell for that.
Jesus Christ. Why? What did you tell her you do that she said you have to get your life together?
Because she heard me snorting shit when she was in my bedroom. I went in the living room. My roommate came home with something, and don't report me for this, but yeah, and she heard me in there, and I came back. "Did you just do it? I think you did." I said, "No, baby, no, relax." And that, and then she knows obviously I'm not just taking creatine and protein, so.
Yeah, the feminist types, they hate that shit.
Hate it, yeah. But they like it when you're banging the shit out of them. They love it. But then as soon as you're done, why do you take that? You don't need it. You just go to the gym.
Who was it? PJ Braun? Sounds like him.
It was Miss Rissa. No, just no. It was the one from one of the videos on my Instagram. One of the dancing queens.
They'll remain with
Shopping
you
for
forever.
baby carriages.
I don't mind.
They'll be 40 years down the road. Hey, the dancing queen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta start somewhere. They started me at Fat Fucking Lenny's.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Fat fucking Lenny.
Yeah.
Immense, baby.
What about you have any interesting Lyft stories or Uber since you've been doing that shit?
No, not really. No. Just kicking people out of the car mainly. I do a lot of that. If I call them and I say I'm outside or whatever, and they're like, I don't know where that is, and I say, go fuck yourself, you drunk asshole, and I'll hang up and cancel the ride. I have no patience.
So how do you make any money?
I don't do it to everybody, just the drunk people. Yeah.
You drive every day?
No. I procrastinate and do all my rides. And last week I spent all Friday in Miami. Did it for like 13 hours.
Oh shit!
I went down there at 3 p.m. I met up with a maniac down there, Miami Danny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he gave me some special caffeine.
Good pre-workout.
No, just kidding. So yeah, then I did that all day in Miami. Miami was a lot of fun to do it in, but no stories yet. When I did it at home in Uber, I got I don't know, girls used to take me inside, she had a friend and it was her boyfriend's house. He kicked me out of the house. Nothing too interesting. Yeah, I used to smoke. I used to pick people up and say, "Do you smoke?" And if they said, "Yeah," I would spark a blunt and pass it to them. And all the black kids would make Snapchats. Yeah, we smoking with the Uber driver. Shit is lit. And yeah, it's fun.
The black kids from anywhere in the country would be saying the same damn thing.
Yeah, right.
That's all I can say.
Yep.
Shit is lit, Leonard. Did you hear that?
I've heard that millions of times. Can't come up with something a little more creative?
Ask Lenny what he thinks about the English Army encouraging snowflakes to sign up because the Army needs their compassion. That's from Chris Killismanis.
Not a good time to do it. Not a good time at all. You could have done that back when the big British victory was the Falkland Islands, but you got too many scum in your country now. And I think that European Union is going to fall apart real quick. And you're going to have the leftists versus the right. Just
Hope that answered the...
Blowing smoke in his face, by the way.
that's all we're all told. I don't like smoking any do this all day good. But don't ask me to. There's only one thing I smoke, and it better be attached to a pretty girl's face, ass, and tits.
Oh my god.
Right?
Damn right.
You weren't corrupted by me, were you?
Nope.
That makes me feel a lot better. Especially when I stand before my maker, you could vouch for me. It wasn't me.
All right, any other topics you want to get to, Leonard?
There's no more questions on there? No more good ones?
Jay Masters' outstanding recovery. I like the positive vibes I get from it. It's all, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. There's no, oh, why did this happen to me, you know. He goes into that real quick. Winstrol. It's pretty specific, Brad. Not because his lifestyle, he's headed down the wrong path. No, he's specific.
And he's still on cycle in the hospital?
No, I saw him. I don't think he is. I took a look at him now.
Because he posts pictures of his meals and he'll say Recomp, Anavar, MPP.
I think he said he'd have a hard time doing that in hospital setting.
This is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He's not in a hospital, though. He's in a rehab. He's got his own room.
Oh.
Possible, but I think maybe he's letting his receptors clean out. Who knows? But it probably, if he is, do it a good idea to take a minimum amount for healing purposes.
He texted today and said he got his legs to 60 degrees now, right?
Yeah.
The temperature or the range of motion?
Range of motion.
Okay.
Yeah, good for him. But like you said, he's taking it really well.
Yeah, he's not whining, oh, it's me. Or
He's
this.
a good father, a good inspiration to me.
Good.
Father figure.
No, that's my father.
It's just a Freudian slip.
They say.
You do kind of have the same face.
Yeah, they say that. They say first they were saying
Jay's
you.
Jay's
and
driven
they
through
said,
Connecticut. I'm sure he did 26 years ago.
I sent him a picture
Is
of
your
my
mother a lot lizard?
Yeah. He doesn't recognize her, so
Well, he was drinking back then.
yeah, that's true. Well, if so, I guess I'd have to be honored, right?
Yeah. Take up where the daddy left off.
Blow my quads out, squatting 600.
So when's the cycle?
Go ahead, you read some of the questions.
Yeah, I got my phone.
Yeah, if you want to, Saturday night, I think Mike T's going to take me down to Atomic.
I'm
Opens
gonna
at 8
ask
o'clock.
Christian.
You guys
What are you
go
gonna
down.
ask him for?
What?
He's coming with.
You could do your thing in there.
Talking about the place?
Atomic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean, do your thing? Your dad?
They all do
Bring
it.
the whole thing in there?
They do. People were doing it.
Everybody's doing.
That's my out. I could always say it was blowing at my face. Just blow ahead. That's a Freudian slip intended for you, Brad. No, anyone here would like it. They would appreciate the pretty girls. It's different than a strip club. There's some money grubbing going on. Although, unfortunately, they do have 4 backroom areas with curtains, but the new owner says he doesn't want the curtains shut. Apparently, there's been some heavy-duty sodomy going on when it was opened years ago, so I would imagine it got shut down for that reason. But, I mean, nothing that doesn't go on in any other strip club. I mean, Porthole, same equipment, There's dicks, balls, and buttholes in every of those strip clubs, like the Porthole and Diamond Dolls. You got the same damn thing at fucking Atomic. Some good talent, good point. Another porn star that's on there that Mike T was really familiar with her name's Pink Von D. Pink Von D. She's Filipino. Fucking. When I saw her in person, I'm like, holy. One of those girls you instantly see you got a fucking heart on. Just the way she carried herself too. But I actually made, or so she says, I made White China. Apparently I made her come in her pants because I asked for a pit stop. And she said, what's that? And I lifted up her armpit. Oh my God, I'm in a bust.
Really?
Yeah, from the pit stops, which was quite tasty.
You licking her armpits?
Yeah, she sat on my...
his armpits.
She gave me a lap dance, and I gave
his?
She rubbed on me while I gave her pit stops to each one. I'm a boss. Oh. She goes, oh, you're too good to be true. That's what they say. That's the girl in the picture you posted, right, Brad?
No, I didn't post
You have the picture. Maniacs. Brad is sitting on the picture
Don't start that.
of me at Club. What's true? It's on Club Atomic.
Post it on your Instagram. I told you to
I'm
post
not
it on
capable of them on my
Why
phone.
not?
It's an Android.
Do you have an Android?
You have the picture, Brad.
Post it for him. You could figure that shit out. You're a young kid.
Text it to him.
You hear that, Maniacs? He's sitting on that.
When you send a picture from an Android to an iPhone, it becomes pixelated.
What pixelated?
It's not as clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's blurry.
It's really, she was gonna come from licking armpits. I have to try this one.
He was coming from
Everybody
his
does.
armpits.
You have when you have lymph nodes
They're all trannies
okay.
in
You
that
have
fucking
lymph
joint.
nodes
He's
in
talking
there.
about trannies.
All right.
That is a she, by the way, Brad.
No, it's
That's
not.
official.
Why?
That's official.
Post-op?
It's not what they say. It was the International LGBT Conference has deemed that official. Not they, not somebody.
What?
Not a group of doctors. Which I will be speaking at, and I'm going to need a cameraman. So it'll be. She's going to let me know, but I will be a featured speaker.
You should be.
John White should be. White China, folks. Brad's sitting on that picture.
If you
Just fucking post it on your own Instagram. You need to learn how to do this
text it
shit.
to me and I'll post it on my
It's not that difficult. You can
You need
DM
here to learn how to lick asshole, Brad.
Leonard.
That's a little more basic and necessary in life, especially when you're 42 years old.
You've never done it.
I'll tell you about it later.
Tell him, oh, it's a Freudian. It's not a Freudian slip. He's admitting to it.
It's great.
No, but
Tell about it.
you
The maniacs want to hear it. Don't sit on that either, Brad.
You know how to send DMs to me of videos from everywhere. How come you can't?
Brad, this is a podcast. We'll go over this later. Not a time for basic discussion unless you're talking about rim jobs.
No, post it on Leonard's Instagram.
Oh, just post it on Instagram?
That's Leonard's phone. All you got to do is open up
Oh,
his
you told me to
Instagram.
post. I thought you wanted me to send it to him.
I was going to post on the Misfits. Yeah, that's fine. Post it on
Okay.
Leonard.
John Pierre and White China. And when we took the picture, White China said, Big Lenny's kids.
Oh my God.
Big Lenny's kids.
If you learn
One's 19, the other one's 23. Big Lenny's kids.
he wants all this shit. Fucking, you want pictures and videos, but you have a camera and a fucking video camera right there in that phone. When
You have
go
a
out-
tongue, Brad. You have a mouth.
What do you want the caption?
I guarantee you, every gal you've been with has an asshole.
Hey, what do you want the caption to be, Lenny?
Big Lenny's kids. Jean Pierre and White China.
Oh, I cropped out Jump here. Do you want him in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a really nice guy. So, he's an aggressive, enthusiastic maniac of the future, 19 years old. Like I said, he saw those girls in there. He was all about me.
He went there by himself?
Yeah, he went there early before the place opened.
So you live down here?
What the?
Weston. He wants us to come out one day, and we certainly will.
It's about an hour.
Where'd you get John St. Pierre from?
Weston.
There you go. All done.
Thanks.
Let me see
They're gonna,
Just be more
I
active.
guarantee
on
you'll
it.
see two or some thousand views on
The
this.
problem is you didn't show him how to do it, so now he's still going to say, I don't know how.
Brad, that's your
Actually,
position in this endeavor.
What, to show you
You're
how
the
to
producer. I said that.
to show you how to use your phone? I have. You don't fucking
And do
listen.
some filming down there too.
I'm not going to a training club, man. I got no interest. Sorry. Robzilla will go with
You know,
you.
I'm interested in girls.
Huh?
Are you interested in curiosities? Do you like going to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum? Do you like going to circus freak shows? Back when you were in a Civil War general, I'm sure they had them.
You're fucking going with him, you little shit. You came in here to antagonize it. He'll go film you.
Jason will. Once he gets his car.
He'll end up to pulling the strippers aside. Check out how many views you think I'll get if I post this or that. And
How much ad money?
yeah, right.
Did it go through, Leonard?
Very well. No thanks to you. Sitting on Misfits are going to murder you on Reddit, Brad. Getting ready to have a few sleepless nights, Brad. Coming into the post
glad
office
I don't pay
with your
attention to it.
eyelids dragging the filthy floors in that place, which I've seen.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's what happens.
Catch every disease known to man, and simply for the fact all that international mail, they don't clean it. It's fucking human fecal matter all over the place.
The janitor we have is a fucking knuckle dragger that does nothing. The place is fucking.
Kick him in his fucking ass, Brad, and film it. You gonna allow that to happen? That's taxpayer dollars. That's our dollars.
I'm not the fucking boss.
You're the leather boss.
Oh, here we go.
Get you a big leather whip. I guarantee you'll be the boss so fast.
They're all saying on here, don't let Robzilla get drunk. So that's
You weren't even on the podcast.
what?
You weren't on the podcast.
No, I was. I had good spots in there that they're gonna like.
You know, I want to say I like your recent podcast.
Thanks,
They've been
man.
really good.
Thanks.
I agree.
We're playing out to today.
Oh no,
Let's see if we got anything good.
Leonard, what are you? Who are you looking up, Leonard?
Yeah, is there a
Saw
reason why
my
we don't
tans
film?
on Instagram.
You want
I-
to give?
I've
You want to
got
give him some special shout
Very
outs?
disappointing news. Antoine Vaillant, my favorite IFBB pro, awesome role model for everybody, just tore his bicep tendon, so he's out for the year.
Yeah, you sent me that today.
Yeah.
Did we meet him in Vegas?
Yes, we did.
We did.
Pool party.
Okay.
Huge fan. He's over in Boca all the time. He's doing the shoots over at Dragon's Lair. He's there. He's the one asking for the rice cooker. Also,
The rice
Big Rammy's out for competition, bad shoulder injury. There goes one of the biggest freaks. Very disappointing for bodybuilding. And also, but like I went into that earlier about Cedric McMillan, who referred to me as a she with jail chance.
Who's that? Oh, that little.
No, he's
that-
big. He's big.
That's who
Big
that guy was.
IFBB pro, ex-military veteran, ex-combat veteran. He used to make weights. They used to make weights out of cement and lift in the sand. Make homemade shit out there in the desert. Imagine that your workouts going. You're trying to have a good workout, and all of a sudden you're getting launched on.
All right, this is over. We're done.
Yep.
Thank you, Adam McLeod, for the shirts.
Yeah, you got we got discount codes.
Adam, I just keep hearing great things and great rumors about you. Great rumors.
Good
And
hats, good shirts.
What an inspiration. I mean, as far as people want to talk team humanity, I mean, I'm going to go out and say it doesn't go any further than Adam McLeod, the modern Winston Churchill. Wear his shirts with pride. I always do. Comfortable, best fitting, best designs. Everybody says, wow, I like that shirt. And especially when the tans say that, it makes it all the better.
Yeah, a lot of people like that Heaven and Hell shirt. My coupon code is go fuck yourself. Leonard's coupon code is Big Lenny. They can save 30%. What do you think about that,
Dale.
Leonard?
That's awfully generous, and I hope Chance Apparel follows the same route. I know he will. Another outstanding individual.
I guess we got to start doing coupon codes for Delray Misfits gear too, huh?
So you just got to up the prices first.
Brad shirt, we're going to call it a tampon code. Another great guy, just laughs it off.
Who cares?
You do, that's Freudian slip, by the way. When you state the obvious, that's also a form of Freudian slip.
What
I know
did
a
you
Freudian slip
say
is.
after? But when somebody was asking for Lenny's advice last week, we shut the podcast off. Is this guy looking for advice from me, a dick sucking tranny lover?
What happened? Who said that?
Yeah, that was a Freudian slip. I'm glad you pointed it out. We all do it.
We all do what? Freudian slips.
Yeah, we all sin and we all do Freudian slips. And we all masturbate. And we all masturbate to tranny porn, whether you say it or not. Remember, the worst offenders are the worst. That's true in every area of life. They immediately, I don't do it. I remember the kids in high school.
I'm a Christian.
When I'd say I'd jerk off, because nobody said it in the 80s. Nobody said it. I don't do it. Raise their hand like, what are you, swearing in an oath on a Bible? I don't do it. Like, fuck, you don't. at that age. Give me a fucking break. Then you don't have a dick or a hand or a functioning endocrine system or a brain. You're a vegetable or
This is why I can't.
you can smoke with the giggling gals on Atlantic Avenue any day of the week and drink with them.
I haven't been there in 3 weeks.
I wish I could say I haven't been there in 3 decades, but I was brought there.
That's not true. You loved it a decade ago.
What's funny is he parties more than we do.
Yeah, right.
That's not called partying.
Well, all right, you go out more than we do.
I go out to get into subspace with tans. Or in this case, some brown tans. Thanks to White China's Puerto Rican, Cuban little testicle sack that I fondled in the right places and made her nut from a pit stop or 2. Try it, maniacs. You do that to a girl, you got her.
Well, she's gonna do a porn with you?
3 of them do. They do them in Fort Lauderdale.
Way too
You
much.
see some, you used to see some of the twinks
This is fucking
they're doing it
garbage.
with. Just you don't need to be doing it with.
I tried to change it with the SARMs and shit, but
It just keeps going back to that. Leonard's on a roll lately. Yeah.
We all are. That's another given.
What's your favorite song for the trannies at the club?
Oh,
What's
a song I heard was from these.
I'd have to hear it.
do you notice how we all get the most shit? Lenny gets the least shit from the fans, and he's the
Right.
one sucking dicks.
right? That's what Nate said. Nate made that point when we were coming back from Vegas.
Because I'm honest about it. Nate's sucking dick is on the slide. And people can catch, they can see a liar. Everybody can spot a liar, I believe. You have capabilities within. That's why people don't speak in court. So I'm sitting between actually 2 10-10s, and I actually got a bad response, and this song came on. I asked her if I'd give you a pit stop. I showed her what it is, and she told me, "Ooh, that's gross." I said, "Ooh, you sound like the gal from Atlantic Avenue." And she got up and walked away like half their drink, and I bought her, and I slugged it down.
I slugged it
Couldn't
down.
believe it. She was gorgeous, too. Couldn't believe it. Ooh, that's gross. That's a different. Must be the millennial 10-10-10 attitude. 21 years old? Shit. I've been doing that before you were born, honey.
Well, we've gone over the age, and it's not even.
Pomps at Las Vegas Lounge.
Running out the door with his tail between his legs.
Yeah. This is Dale when the gas station restocks the Copenhagen and the Grizzly.
This is something Jay won't be doing for a while.
Sorry, Dad.
Atlantic Avenue. A gal like you. With no ass and tits and pale skin. Long hair and no ass. She looked down at Rob when he started to smoke.
I don't smoke.
And put some powder in his nose. She ran so far away. She just ran into the female restroom at Taco Tuesdays. Good smoke music, huh, Brad? I saw a head above Brad's head, and I said, "It's all of you." Pumps ran, he ran so far away. He just ran, he couldn't get away. What a fucking idiot. You missed out, Pumps. Where did you go? That's what I want to know.
He left his stickers in the room.
Yeah. I think he went to the fucking Las Vegas version of fucking the Ramrod. Especially you were dressed with those bottoms of your jeans rolled up. Mr. What is this, fucking 1969? The Tet Offensive on an outing at the Vietnamese whorehouse with your sandals on.
He said, "What's a good beginner cycle? 1,000 milligrams."
Got my
of
hand
Tren.
on her testicles. And she said she never busted a nut.
On her testicles, this asshole says.
I can't think, I can't sing on that secondhand smoke. I'm serious. My brain's cloudy. I can't fucking think on that.
Yeah, we can tell. I'm done.
Done with what?
What else? New World Nutritionals. What do you got?
Buy Research Liquids. We're getting all our old products back. Tell them Big Lenny sent you. That's the only chemical peptide place SARM's place for all your research purposes. The only one. And I better not hear different. Book cameos. They're a lot of fun. I give you a unique, dependent upon what my mood is or outlook. And Brad usually gives them. So when Brad's always giving them, you can pretty much realize there's a tone of disgust to them, too. Number one, because he's waking me out of my growth nap.
At fucking 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Number two, he's got to hurry up because he's got to go with the gals on Atlantic Avenue. And new research. Thanks a lot, guys. New World Nutritionals protein, the best, purest, non-cookie cutter, easily digestible protein on the market that I've seen. And not monetized t-shirts. Whatever that means. Must be the communist t-shirts then.
No, this is one of you have the same shirt from New Universal Order.
Oh, okay.
Not monetized, whatever that means.
Okay. Again, the modern day Winston Churchill, basically charity work. He's a philanthropist. Boy, I mean, that's what I learned. That helps everybody. Not being a doormat, which he certainly isn't, but to be sort of a philanthropist. Let everybody be a part of it, and I appreciate that. It doesn't exclude anybody.
Does Jay still have his GoFundMe up?
Yes.
How do they find that? What do you?
Links in the Misfits Instagram. And
give what you can, maniacs. That's the key. There's strength in numbers. You don't have to give a lot, but if everybody doesn't, I endorse it. I endorse it. Not like he's going to go out and get drunk. He's done with that. I think everything happened for a reason with him, and maybe this happened to solidify that. Maybe to get him back to thinking, and even for me, getting back to thinking what made me big in the first place: heavy lifting and heavy eating. Don't make it so complicated. And it was nice to meet you. You're a great addition to the podcast, and hopefully you'll come
Chris,
down to Club
Robzilla,
Atomic one of these times.
Anything else?
Send 4,500 to Jason. We'll go right to
Rob, do you have any thoughts on your training and goals right now as far as bodybuilding, lifting, whatever?
Yeah, put the bottle down, pick the barbells up. Try some Anavars. I shouldn't talk about up the dosages. Yeah,
good advice.
More power to you, man.
Yeah.
Get these gains.
I don't really care about the gains, but strength.
Working out
Need some numbers.
Be strong.
What do you want to be? High?
I already am. Looks like I fulfilled my goal. Did you?
No.
Your goal needs to be like everybody else's. Go down on a Club Atomic and do things you never did before, and say to yourself, "This ain't gay."
Oh, God.
And that's what my speech is going to be at the trans conference. I'm not talking it's immoral. I'm not talking this, that, and the other. The smartest thing to do in life, and I'm not saying that, but definitely going to say, you're not gay when you do. I mean, if I put it this way, being around Brad's muscular, hairy, sweaty ass with that beard, if I was gay, believe me, I would have done him up. I would have done him up nice a long time ago. In all those closed those closed quarter situations.
There it is. There it is.
Take him out of that power rack in the back that Jay Masters gave me, chain him up.
You can justify it any way you want. You're a fucking homo, but that's all right. It's not that complicated.
T-shirt idea: real men suck.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't turn.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody would want to wear that.
Wear it when you speak at the conference.
Oh yes, that'd be great.
Perfect.
I can't wait.
Churchill, get on it.
When is this conference?
When's the conference?
I'm going to give her a call. She's going to let me know. We need a cameraman.
We need a shirt there ASAP.
How many people are speaking at it?
I have no idea, but you can at least film me,
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, let me know.
Got some new clothes. Get dressed up real nice.
Oh, it's like a banquet type.
He'll wear his fucking sandals.
Probably some at a local university, I would imagine. But who knows?
Do you go in all these places with your fucking sandals on still?
Got a whole new wardrobe, Brad, and they loved it.
Yeah.
Crocs.
Non-cookie cutter, too, because I picked it out.
Drinking non-cookie cutter.
I think I'll hold on to it it's like a trophy.
That's what I thought you'd.
Open it up in the year 2090 when I'm 120 looking like 30.
Okay.
I can't wait to see the talent out there. You have no idea. Like I said, girls will be able to have fully functional dicks without parental permission at the age of 13. Laugh now, but it's going to happen within 20 or 30 years, and possibly more. Mark that date down.
What, 2090?
What's your predictions, Brad? Mail trucks will get air conditioning in 2090?
It won't even exist then.
You guys shouldn't exist now, really. Not your standpoint, but the fact that there could be physical mail delivered the same way phone lines are delivered on a system of networks going underground, being operated computer manually to just pop up into somebody's house, where actually you hear the thing that's mail's coming in. It'll slot.
Was that something from the Jetsons?
Things from the Jetsons are coming to reality, and those will be the jobs of the future. Any job like that should have been gone a long time ago. Manual burger flippers and stuff. Instead, all this people say, where are the jobs going to be in the new future dynamics of a new future society?
Building those machines.
Building, servicing the machines, inventing new ones, inventing ways to get mail to other planets. I mean, you have to think these things first, then you go through that. Every invention in life, everything has been told will never happen, never make money. And all of them, the ones that are successful, all have.
That's it. Come up with an invention.
They said that
Come up with an invention and you're set.
Dorian Yates was the biggest thing ever. No one will be ever bigger than him. And there's guys that actually surpassed him.
The asshole that made the noodle for the fucking pool. How much money do you think that guy's got? Simple shit. Why don't you invent something, Leonard?
A way to get nutrients into you effortlessly without any chewing. Cool. They've tried it with pills and supplements. I mean, really, and liquid foods and feeding tubes. I'm talking about a food that once it hits, comes down. It can come down in any form with no taste. I mean, this is if you're eating for competition, where you get all the nutrients, the fiber, the macronutrients, the undiscovered nutrients, which are still are vitamins that haven't yet been discovered. That's for all you supplement freaks. Everything that's in foods, there's things we haven't even discovered yet. So don't get on such a supplement kick. It's Whole Foods are the way to go. You're getting undiscovered nutrition. But pretty soon all those discoveries are going to be discovered. And it'll be brought to in a much more efficient form. I don't want to say easier. I don't like easy, but efficient. You should never invent something and say, oh, it makes life easier. No, it makes life more efficient so you can do something else. When you're getting into a life that's more easy, that life's not as the Roman Empire.
Efficient is easier.
Efficiency allows you to do more with that time, and that's what you should be doing.
And not mopping.
Not mopping and not fapping.
No fap. All right, we're done.
We're not done.
All right, keep going.
Somebody please hook me up with Christina. You will be a rich man, I can guarantee you that at the very least. Please. I've been watching her videos all night. I couldn't sleep the other night.
Oh no, her again?
Always her. The purity of it is just incredible. Which I needed, going to black strip clubs, tranny strip clubs, that purity. Because like I said, I never said this was moral. I wouldn't want any kid to do it or follow me because of it, but I would tell everyone to follow someone like that purity, where you don't want to have sexual relations. Just like looking at her eyes and next or even meeting her. Nice handshake and a hug and a kiss.
That's all you need.
Makes up for anything else.
And after you do that, go lick a man's armpit.
A girl's armpit with a cock. With a sack.
Justify it any way you want.
It's not justification, it's reality.
Dick sucking homo.
Dick
sucking homo.
Go to that club and tell one of those petite 5'4", 125-pound Puerto Rican goddesses that you're a man.
We'll pick up on this again next week.
Hopefully not.
Good night.